The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Is it 1996 again?
What was that?
Rocky sucks. Rocky sucks. Rocky sucks.
That happened last night on Monday Night Raw.
Oh my god, you scared me, Jordy.
Jump scare. But yeah, I had to put that for a reason. I had to change the title at the very last minute. Who's having the echo? Echo.
Wait.
I hear echo.
Wait, it's not coming from my end.
Is I don't know.
Hello?
But Rocky was not the.
It's probably coming from Jordy.
I hope the WWE doesn't.
All
take
right,
this
hold
claim.
on.
If we do, we're gonna fucking try and appeal that fucking claim.
What?
Fuck 'em.
What the frick?
Fuck 'em, because honestly, and also I saw the clip. This is from another YouTube video. It's not the direct YouTube for WWE from their channel, WWE's channel. It's not. It's from a different fucking channel because I had to get the fucking Rocky Sucks chance because of what The Rock did to Cody Rhodes. Both of them, everything they talked all about that shit, and this further proves that The Rock's ego has maybe even worse than we initially thought in terms of movie wise. Oh my god!
It just blow through the roof.
I mean, Rocky wants to come back to WWE all because fucking Black Adam bombs like a motherfucker, and I'm gonna make it all about me. We're not gonna finish this story. I'm just gonna come up here and interrupt it and kill that story. But this literally is just a pathetic thing that it feels like a Vince McMahon booking decision. I swear to God, it does. It's like a Vince McMahon situation. And it's perfect that we are talking about this bullshit wrestling thing that's going on in the world right now, and we have to review a movie that basically is about wrestling.
All right, is it better now?
I don't hear echo. But yeah, as I was saying before, The Rock's ego really showed its true colors literally these past couple of days starting on Friday, because it is gone so bad. So bad. Like, it is just now I'm starting to see why Vin Diesel doesn't like him. And Vin Diesel already has a fucking ego to begin with. I mean, my God. What were they thinking?
Well, who would you rather work with? Would you rather
I
work with
Vin Diesel.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, because again, I mean, they're the lesser, of two evils. I mean, you'd have to choose one to work with,
Well, Vin Diesel's the lesser of two evils, though. Okay, Soren said this. Let's be honest. After Black Adam failed, The Rock is in damage control if he's returning not just to WWE, but also Fast and Furious and the Moana reboot. That's true. Why else is he back in Fast and Furious? After being gone since the F9, he was out of it entirely. And then he came back at the end of Fast X. Oh, my God. And the fact they're even remaking Moana, it's not just a Disney situation. I bet you it's not just Disney that wants to do it. I bet you The Rock's ego wants to do it. Because what stood out in the original Moana? His voiceover performance in the original Moana. But no, I'm going to produce the movie and I'm going to reprise my fucking role.
His ego is going to be thrown.
It's massive. It's massive.
No, his ego is more massive than a freaking volcano erupting.
God, I don't know what's bigger ego, Elon Musk or him. Jesus. I don't know what kind of ego. Ugh, oh my God, it's so stupid. It is really uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you, Ma.
It just goes to show, though, too, that having a big ego ain't gonna get you far.
No, it isn't. It isn't. It's not. Ma, can you shut the door? I'm trying to. I'm up. Oh, great.
What do your mom say?
I think she should be on camera like my mom,
No.
you know? Maybe your mom and my mom can talk, you know?
No. But, yeah.
Looks like someone's cowardly.
I'm not as cowardly as Courage, the
Oh,
cowardly dog. Stupid
Anyway.
dog! You made me look bad.
I haven't been
Booga,
able
booga,
to talk.
booga, booga.
I
Yeah.
haven't been able to talk much about the situation,
Yeah, I'm
but
surprised about that.
but the thing is, I've been keeping to myself for a reason. But first things first. If anybody on here who is subscribed to my channel didn't see a premiere today, the reason why there hasn't been because I haven't got a chance to edit the clips, including the 30-minute long one where we're actually, showcasing the whole bowling, thing with me and 5 other people, that counting my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, it's 30 minutes of fun, but it's worth watching. So now, as far as when it will be uploaded to Premiere, I will have it premiere tomorrow night on my channel at around 10 p.m. Eastern, maybe 9 p.m. Eastern. I mean, it all depends, really. So I just want to get that out of the way. And as for this whole thing going on, I've been talking to someone, as of late, and I even said that there's 6 other, possibilities of how this will happen for WrestleMania. And the thing is, people are wondering, what will happen this Thursday at the press conference,
That's what I've been wondering as well, too.
The thing is, I don't know how we're going to cover. Hey! I'm talking here. You can play tug of war with the Cyclops or somewhere else. Leave me alone. Anyway, so as far as I'm concerned, there are 6 possible outcomes. Now, whatever they plan to do this Thursday, I don't know how we're going to cover it while we're doing the show for Rant and Rave this Thursday, but if possible, we will find a way, and we'll probably do whatever we can so that way we can let the live viewers know what we're watching, what we're talking about, and we'll even have the hashtags that's even put on the show. And now there are some other news that have been happening and breaking out, and I don't know if it's to save The Rock's ass, but I will say it is worth noting. Let me go to my Facebook real quick so I can read it to you.
While you do that, I just want to say.
All right.
Oh,
here we go.
Never mind. Finish first.
Okay, so it says here from the 434. I don't know who this is. I think it's a wrestling guy. It says The Rock is 100% behind Cody Rhodes. Per the WOR, it's been revealed through Raw overnight that The Rock is 100% behind Cody Rhodes and is strongly pushing the hashtag We Want Cody movement. Rock informed staff to hand out hundreds of signs to fans as they entered the building for WWE to acknowledge the movement. It's being said that Rock wants to make Cody bigger than the Bryan movement back in 2014 and believes WWE dropped the ball then and doesn't want to do that again. Brian Gerwitz, I believe, Gerwitz.
I heard it
Gerwitz.
Gerwitz.
Yeah, and it doesn't even has Ger. It's just Gew. Gearwurts. I don't know. Anyway, I'll just say Jewwurts. How about that? That'll be funnier. That's funnier. Anyway.
Then I called Harvey Weinstein
Actually, wait.
fucker one time. So.
Wait. You know what? It almost sounds like Jewwurts. Yeah, we'll just go with Jewwurts, and I'm not trying to sound. And I'm not trying to sound like a Jew hater or anything. I think that's what it sounds.
Then again, I like I said before, I called Harvey Weinstein a Jew fucker, and Zaslav a Jew fucker. So
anyway, Brian Jewwurts was seen smiling a lot backstage and seems very happy with how things are turning out across social media. Well, the thing is, it's really hard to wonder if this is a legit thing or not, because I personally think that this is probably, if this is true, and if this is their idea to make it bigger than the Yes movement back in 2014, because again, this is 10 years ago.
This is what I
Like
believe. They're
that,
pivoting to a work. This was a shoot originally. They're pivoting like the IWC's favorite word, pivoting to a work. And for those who don't know what a work is, well, you want to explain what a work is?
I can explain it.
Go ahead.
Basically, a work is something where you think is real, but it's actually a part of the scripted entertainment that is in front of you. Like when you see someone talk, like whether it's real life situations or something regarding to, I don't know, something that's tragic or something that's recently transpired, and you make it look into a real thing. It's basically called kayfabe, but that is basically what a work is.
Yeah,
Now,
it kind of sounds like it's like tricking your mind into thinking that it's real, you know?
yeah, and let me tell you something. Yesterday we were watching Bofas, all of us, and I think
Yes,
we
I
were
was.
all, and we all know we wanted to see what Romy's thoughts were on this
Yes,
subject.
I wanted to see everybody's, not just him, but Alex too, especially.
And the thing is,
And Gary.
mostly I only heard a lot from from Romy's point of view. I don't know about Alex. I mean, I only listened until I had to leave for bowling, and again, that will be uploaded tomorrow night. But still, I mean, I can understand why Romy feels this way, because again, Cody Rhodes has been busting his ass for the last 2 years in WWE
Absolutely.
as the top babyface. Because again, why? I mean, like last year, he was supposed to win that title match against
Absolutely, but
Roman.
then Vince McMahon showed
Yeah.
back up.
Yeah,
Here
he
it
showed
comes.
back up, and he showed back up, and he fucked everything over, and then we have to wait a whole nother year until we don't know when that was going to be, until we finally got Cody to win the Rumble. But then all of a sudden, this past Friday on SmackDown, it's even said that Cody looked visibly upset the way how he looked when he looked back towards the
Yes.
fans.
Yes.
While when The
He
Rock
was
came out.
visibly crying. You could see it. He was about to cry.
And I don't blame him. And then because The Rock comes out of nowhere, with that face off with Roman just to steal that spotlight, But here's the thing. You know what the biggest difference is between this year and 10 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
10 years ago, the WWE was planning to bring back Batista to win the Royal Rumble and take the WWE World Heavyweight Championship from Randy Orton at WrestleMania 30, okay?
Yes.
That was the script. That was the original idea.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the reason why it failed is for a lot of reasons. It has something to do with the Yes movement, yes, but it also had a lot to do with timing and everything else that happened. And that's what I believe.
Hi,
Why
Jayden. Is this the first time he's ever been on here?
I
believe it is.
I don't know. No, but how you doing, Chayton?
Hello.
But yeah, this isn't the first time that they've had to do this because of bad timing. Because again, I think that the reason why this backlash is happening is because of the timing. Because everyone, now I'm not going to speak for everyone because that would be a little bit too cliche for me, but I'll just speak from the mindset of a fan who wanted this match with Roman and Rock, okay?
Uh-huh.
People have been speculating and wanting this dream match, as it were, for like a while, because The Rock, again, I feel like, there was one more match that he needed to do, because again, do you really want to remember The Rock squashing,
John
Eric,
Cena?
Eric
Sorry.
Rowan at WrestleMania 32 in seconds.
Sorry, I have my facts mixed up. I was confusing with 29. I'm sorry.
No, WrestleMania 32, he squashes Eric Rowan within seconds. I mean, do you really want to see that to be the lasting
The last
memory?
time you saw The Rock in the WWE.
Or in a match, not just in the WWE, but in a match. I mean, I wouldn't leave behind my legacy like that.
Yeah, I'd see that.
So people wanted to see, and people were wanting this match, but here's the problem. The problem is this was bad timing. And the fact that The Rock pops
nobody
in out of...
said that they didn't want to see this match.
No, nobody said that
this year.
nobody said they didn't want this match, and it's not about this year. It's about the timing of all places, and the fact that Cody just won the Rumble. It hasn't been a week after the Rumble, and yet things have gone to hell.
It's been over the shitter.
And the thing is, The Rock doing this was really off key and bad timing. That's why people. That's why people are. It's not just ego. It's also because he wanted to have this match. But the thing is, because of Hollywood and all that other bullshit, he hadn't had time. And the thing is, I can understand that. Not everybody can, walk away from Hollywood for a while just to do a match. Damn, he actually was able to take time for one time in 2004, and had his last match in the WWE in the 2000s at WrestleMania 20, with that handicap match with Mick Foley against the three members of Evolution at the time, Orton, Batista, and Flair, which Rock and Sock lost, of course, but they were trying to push the next generation, which they should, mind you.
That's what they should be doing.
In fact, this is that's how this company should be operating. Oh my God,
we've reached a record, guys. 13 viewers currently.
Now, the thing is...
Now 14. Just jinxed it.
Now, the thing is, that's what I believe, personally. That the timing of it all is very bad.
Yes,
the Rock should not have done this, and here's the thing. There's also other reports that have said that, The Rock was already heading into WrestleMania to face Roman before he was made a board member of the TKO holding group.
Before he was in the board of directors.
Yeah, before he was in the board of directors, before Vince was exposed for sex trafficking and everything else that's been happening. Mm-hmm. And you want to know why? If you watch Monday Night Raw, the first Monday Night Raw of this year at Raw Day 1 special, he actually showed up and he cut and he cut that promo where he said, like, where should I eat at, at a restaurant or at a, and all,
at
or bar or at the head of the table.
Mm-hmm.
So he was teasing for a match against Roman Reigns, and the fact is this was already set in motion on that very night because they were already in discussions with him before the sex trafficking that Vince got exposed of and before The Rock was made an official member of the TKO board of directors.
Yes.
So,
but now since he has that power, he can manipulate his way into there and get that happening.
Yeah, that is true. Or it's just part of the process. But then again, WWE creative, creative are not with this idea. In fact, they don't like this idea at all. In fact, there were reports saying...
But the wrestlers are not with the idea. There's a Logan Paul post, I believe, on Reddit. And he said that he didn't want this happening. He wanted Cody all the way.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. This is coming from a guy who wants to go over to Japan and make fun of dead corpses. So why does his opinion matter?
Honestly, it's...
Because here's the thing. There's a reason why The Rock cut that guy off in the first place.
I know. Logan Paul is a terrible human being, but it's really fucking bad when he has to say something like that. That's my point.
Well, bottom line is that this is where everything gets really bad here, and I'm also and what I'm talking about now will be repeated for Thursday, and this is the final thing I'm going to say right here before we go into our topics and all that. While this whole thing has been going on, and I feel disgusted by this, just by having to talk about it. While these fans have been going batshit crazy, they have been sending death threats to The Rock's daughter, Ava.
She had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, she had nothing to do with this, and you know what? And you make matters worse, she had to deactivate her Twitter X account after receiving the death threats from angry #WWE fans.
Oh, Jesus. The IWC is fucking garbage.
So, I'm just going to say this for the final record. If you think that,
the IWC should just go fucking burn in flames.
If you have a problem with an individual, then take it up with that individual. Don't go after the individual's family. Don't go after the individual's friends. Don't even go after the individual that's close to the guy. Go after the individual, like The Rock, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as I'm concerned, this is why I'm getting real sick and tired of wrestling, because again, when you have
listen, I'm sick and tired of this shit too. I really am.
Because I don't know, like, the thing is, I know some people may think, whose side am I on?
You're
Are you
on
on the
nobody's side? At least I think you are. I don't know.
well? Oh, you want to go that route? Okay, Victor. I'll tell you
No,
whose
no,
side.
no,
I'll tell you whose side I'm on. I'm on my side, the winning side.
But that's the so what is that supposed to mean?
It means I don't have to pick sides in order to
So you're on the
win
nothing
battles.
side. You're proving my point.
No, it's my side. It's the winning side. There's a difference.
The winning side's around Cody's side.
The thing is, these people who are trying to quote unquote take up for Cody, they're in the wrong too, just by sending these death threats.
Terrible. They could be terrible too. I mean, remember, I'm
Yeah.
a guy who's very realistic about a lot of things. He can see the worst in people, no matter what side you're on.
So at the end of the day, I can't side with these people. I can only understand where they're coming from, and I can understand where other people are coming from in some other way. It's
Like,
your way or the highway. Exactly. Hey, hold on. You see there? That's exactly right, Hunter. It's my way or the highway.
It's a Limp Bizkit reference, but okay, that works. But
it's true.
Yeah. But
Now, as far as I'm concerned, like I said, I can understand where they are coming from, but there are some of them who are making this very radical and very extreme. Now, as for the and the thing is, this is also a business, mind you, and I know some people might say what he's doing is not business. It's not really technically business. To me, it's like almost going into business for himself. And I'm talking about The Rock, because again, and if you go into business for yourself, you're basically trashing on everybody who's ever stepped foot in a ring.
Yeah.
So, will there be new updates regarding this coming Thursday? I hope so too. I will cover as best as I can. I hope somebody.
If anything, I could help. If anything, I'll help you just in case. Anything that comes out, and I'll, you could PM personally message you and see if anything happens that way. I can try and help.
You know what? I got an even better idea.
What?
Why don't you cover the whole press conference while we're doing the show? And
so you're inviting me to host the show, essentially.
Well, if you don't mind.
Well, I have nothing to do on Thursday, so.
Well, the thing is, I want you to look at what's going on with the entire show, and then relay it back to us while we're live on the air.
Yes. All right.
It's like one of those radio broadcasts.
I'm the personal interpreter of the Rant and Rave podcast. I'm the personal interpreter.
So there you go. But as far as I'm concerned,
that's the deal. I gotta remember to do it. I have to put something down.
I'll remember. I'll remind you.
All right, no problem.
Now, just for the final note, I'm just simply saying this: most of these fans who are going after Ava, well, it's really hard to pronounce someone's name when you realize it's Ava Morano or Rain or whatever. Well, the thing is, I'm kind of glad it's Ava because again, it's almost like Ava Reigns, But anyway, going after The Rock's daughter, that is bullshit.
Put it out just perfectly right there. It may not be their business, but once you make it personal, it is.
Yeah.
It may be, that's true, but here's the problem. This is professional wrestling. It is a entertainment, genre where we are, where we watch on television and everything else in between. And I know it might rub people the wrong way when I say that, but it's true. I mean, and plus, it's a product.
It's a work of fiction, guys. Remember, this shit's a work of fiction.
A work of fiction. And the fact that you have fans, like I'm going to say this just to finish this, to have fans to be going after someone's daughter for what he's doing is childish, it is obnoxious, and it is bullshit.
I can't stand it.
And as far as Cody Rhodes' spot is concerned, he deserves it more than The Rock. And I understand that The Rock may be a bigger star, but the problem is his time has come and gone.
Yeah.
And that's all there is to it.
He hasn't been in the WWE since 2016, right? 6 years he's been gone? No, not 6 years. 8 years.
No, 2016. Yeah, it's true. 8 years.
8 years.
He hasn't. Well, the thing is, the match was quick, but if you want to go back a longer way, it's almost been 11 years since he's been in a full
Yeah, May
contested
29,
match.
I believe.
Yeah. So as far as Cody's spot goes, he deserves to beat Roman Reigns more than The Rock for the WWE Undisputed title, and I think he deserves to, again, headline and main event WrestleMania. Now, that's it for the whole discussion right there.
Yeah.
But before we go, I got 6 options that I sent someone earlier here today, and I'm going to read them off to you to close it off. So for night 1, check this out. We got Rock versus Roman for the title. Night 2, Cody versus Roman for the title. So saying that the Roman retains against The Rock.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, second
I've
idea.
heard that possibility too. Anyway.
Now, here's another idea. Cody versus Rock for night 1. Then night 2, Cody versus Roman for the title.
Uh-huh.
Idea number 3, Cody versus Roman for the title. And night 2, I know this sounds bad when I do this, Rock versus Roman for the title, because again, it says Cody will lose, but that's just, these are the possibilities. I'm not saying that they're spoilers or nothing.
Uh-huh. Because we don't know what they're going to do.
Exactly. Next, we got Cody versus Roman. And if Cody were to win, then it'd be Cody versus The Rock for the title, and you can make a guess which one should win.
Obviously, Cody. Come on, man. If The Rock would have won that title against Cody, he'd be fucking buried. Sorry, he would be.
Night 1, Cody versus Rock, and for night 2, it'll be Rock versus Roman for the title. And then finally, night 1, Rock versus Roman for the title, and if Rock were to win the title, night 2, Cody versus Rock.
Mm-hmm. So
those are 6 possibilities that what could happen if they don't know how to fix this and stat this coming Thursday.
Yeah,
so
they need to find something to fix it. They have to.
So that is basically all I've got to say right there. There will be more to talk about this coming Thursday, which we will have as the beginning discussion, probably for R&R. So
and I will be the personal interpreter on the show.
We'll send you the StreamYard link once you've listened enough to what it is that needs to be explained.
All right.
So yeah, that's basically all there is to be said.
Okay. Sorry for the 27-minute long wait, guys. We had to get that out of the way because that's probably the biggest thing going right now in entertainment, even in terms of movies and shows and things like that. It's the biggest.
One more thing. This show is dedicated to to pay tribute to the friends and families of Carl Weathers and Toby Keith.
Oh my gosh.
That's right.
Rest
in peace.
Really, I was devastated for what happened. Think about it. He was Apollo Creed for the Rocky films.
And he was Dylan,
Predator. Oh my god. I cannot imagine how his friends and family are feeling right now.
This is a heavy loss, folks. This is very heavy.
Yeah. And I got a topic surrounding that.
So yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, I couldn't see the live chat because I need to use my other account. Let's see. Jordy, your legacy is going to end looking up at the lights with my foot on your chest. Oh. That's what she says.
No.
Anyway, and also to Toby Keith, may the angry American also rest in peace.
Yeah. Ben sent this photo of the CDs that he has had ever since he was at a young age, and I cannot imagine how Ben is feeling right now.
Funny thing is about Toby Keith, I mean, I didn't know him all that well. The reason I know he's a country music singer was because I watched the first NWA TNA pay-per-view online before, on YouTube. And he was singing, Angry American, because, he paid tribute to the 9/11 attacks,
that was his album that he did. That was right after 9/11. That was a hit off single of that.
He sung the song live on, in Huntsville, Alabama, where, and it was actually pretty good. But that was during a time when Jeff Jarrett was, was a thing for TNA. I mean, if you I know a lot of people don't like Jeff Jarrett, but here's the thing: the guy's been around for a long time. He knows how to get heat. So if you guys take wrestling too seriously and think he's that terrible, dude, you just gotta just stop.
No.
So
And
yeah,
plus, they were good friends, Jeff and Toby. I mean, Toby was supposed to take part in the Global Force Wrestling organization,
oh
but
dear.
we all know how that ended up. So
So yeah, rest in peace to both. And now let's really get on to the business, folks, because we have a jam-packed show right now we have to do. And I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna go first. And today I want to start off by doing something a little different. I don't have a news. I have actual news that I want to share with you, like an article. And this comes from Deadline, so this is as official as it gets.
wait. Let me guess. Is it I don't even have to look at the group messenger. Is it Gina?
No. This is something different.
Ah, okay.
This is something different. This involves a new Jurassic Park movie, and they have found
Jesus, help me.
the director.
Yep.
It's David Leitch, the director of Deadpool 2 and
Wait.
Hobbs and
What's his last name?
David Leitch.
He also did Bullet Train too.
Wow, he sounds like a leech.
But
Ugh.
let's.
Hey, do you feel something sucking your blood?
No.
Jordy, I don't like leeches. They creep me out, man.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's right, because you don't like anything unless if it's sucking your dick.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Yes, he's also directing The Fall Guy, which is coming out in May. And it's pronounced Leech, but
God damn it, Hunter.
You just shot yourself there, but okay.
I'm pronouncing
No, Leech, don't know.
Okay. Let's read the article. I have the quote right here. After recently tapping David Cope to pen the script, Universal Pictures' new Jurassic World pick is getting serious momentum as it has zeroed in on a familiar face to direct.
I thought they were done with the World trilogy.
That's what I thought so too, but no, they want to make another. I'll explain. While it is early days on the negotiation front, sources tell Deadline that David Leitch is in early talks to direct the next film in the billion-dollar franchise. The film is set to be in theaters on July 2nd, 2025. I have
So that's 1
about
year
that date. I have a concern about that date, and I'll get to that later.
2 days before Independence Day.
Not just that, but the thing is, that's a year away that we don't have to worry about.
I know, but I'll get to what my concern is in a minute. The new movie will be a completely fresh take on a Jurassic era, with Jurassic World cast members Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard not expected to return, nor the original trilogy's thespians Jeff Goldblum, Laura Dern, and Sam Neill. Nobody's returning. Nobody. Not from the Park franchise, not from the World franchise.
So this is basically all new, characters and all that, right?
I'm assuming that's the case here.
That's what it sounds like.
Okay, I already read that. The film will be executive produced by Steven Spielberg through Amblin Entertainment. Frank Marshall and Patrick Crowley will produce, and David Leitch and Kelly McCormick will also produce via 87 North. If a deal closes, this will be a seismic attachment and be the biggest name to helm a franchise since Spielberg directed the first 2 Jurassic Park films in the 90s. And this is why this movie's getting made. This next sentence. Universal still damn it. Damn it. Stupid cough. Universal still sees this as an IP that hasn't lost its luster with the fans, as the most recent pick, Jurassic World Dominion, brought in $1 billion at the global box office and have been anxious to dive in back into the universe with a fresh take. So they're saying the reason why they're going back to this is because Dominion made a lot of money. Just because it made a lot of money didn't mean the movie was any good. It sucked. It was the worst film of 2022 for me. It sucked dick.
We
made $1 billion, so we gotta go back and do another one.
Yeah, that movie can suck my dino-sized
dick. No, it's
dick
suck
more
my
like it.
cock more like it.
Ugh.
all that said, the studio is not messing around by tapping seasoned veteran scribe David Cope, who teamed with Spielberg on the first 2 Jurassic Park films to pen this script, and now tapping one of the more sought-after directors in the industry to helm the film. Leach's unique style, especially when it comes to jaw-dropping action sequences,
All right, I'm back.
in films like Deadpool 2 and Bullet Train, is unlike anything the franchise has ever experienced with previous directors, and would give the series a fresh new look executives have been wanting since the development of this
More like a
film.
fresh new hand job.
I have a lot to say about this because
Oh, please, right there. Oh!
Jesus Christ.
Well, actually, we're gonna all need Jesus Christ after this.
Okay.
Especially what we're gonna review when in your case.
Yeah, but this movie.
Jesus loves me, this I know.
All right, enough with the BioShock Infinite joke. Next, no. What I was gonna say is that why does this need to be made? Why does this need to be made? Because it literally says in the article, the only reason why they're doing this is because Dominion, the last movie, made a lot of money. Once again, just because it made over $1 billion and made a lot of money doesn't mean it was good.
This is exactly what I was talking about when we were reviewing Jurassic Park, the first movie. I mean, they're
need to be a franchise.
I know that's what I'm saying, and the fact is that whenever they see money that's being made out of it, they're gonna make sequels if it's that good. I mean, that's the reality of things like this, and though people don't ask for it, they're still gonna get it even if it doesn't look good or not.
Yeah, I mean, with this.
I mean, not everything is catered for us to love, I mean, it's just there.
I feel that pain sometimes. Soren put it this best. It was his hashtag, too little, too late.
Yep. Right on, Soren.
No, okay, listen. I have mixed comp. I've never seen The Lost World. It's on the wheel. We're going to get to that movie eventually. Jurassic Park 3.
Oh, Jose is laughing because I was singing Jesus Loves Me. Okay. Because I wanted him to finish the story.
Yes, because he forced me to watch Dominion. Because I watched the other 2, but I didn't want to watch that one because I knew it was going to be shit. And guess what, Hunter? I was right.
By the way, that whole Madam Web thing, I mean, that
is a goddamn disaster. We'll talk about it in like a week because that's when the reviews drop.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, I don't know what there is a lot to say about Madam Web because I don't know if there.
It's a punching bag.
It really isn't. Jordy.
Does this person have a comic book series or whatever? I mean, I don't know if Matt. I mean, the only time I knew about Madam Web was when I used to watch the Spider-Man animated series back in the 90s, which is a badass series, by the way.
It is.
When it comes to this,
like Spider-Man.
Yes, I know Spider-Man.
Radioactive Spider-Man.
But back to what I was saying about Jurassic Park.
Yeah. No, World,
whatever the fuck it's gonna be called. I don't even know if they're gonna go with Jurassic Space.
I actually think Jurassic Mars could be a good idea because the thing is, I always wanted to say this to you guys before, and I never got a chance to. You want to know why Mars, doesn't have a breathable atmosphere?
Why?
It lacks trees. Think about it. Trees provide us oxygen.
Oh.
Well, where's the water then?
Water.
Then that's because people need to start looking for it. I mean, any planet must have water.
Some type of liquid substance to it.
I've always learned this from my grandmother too. Like whenever there's water on a planet,
Jurassic Jam, Jurassic Wrestling. Oh God.
Like there would always be some sort of life form out there.
But this shit, I don't even know where they can go with this because at the end of Dominion, the dinosaurs are free to roam wherever they want. There's really nothing more to continue with this franchise. This franchise is over. And Dominion killed the whole fucking thing to begin with. It murdered it. It abolished it. It's just, Just stop, Universal. Just stop. Stop. I don't care how much money you made. This doesn't make any sense to me. And putting David Leitch, a good director like David Leitch, to attach to this, you leave me no hope. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Because
But
I'm kind of sick of this franchise, to be honest.
And I don't think he's the right pick for
He's
the
not
direct.
the right pick. His
I don't
style
think so.
is not. And also, here's the thing. I will say this. Like, we have to mention this as well. We have to mention this possibility. If Colin Trevorrow is involved with this fucking project, it's dead. It's dead. If Colin Trevorrow does a fucking rewrite, it's over. Colin
DOA.
Trevorrow is a hack.
DOA.
he's a hack.
KIA, more like it. So this idea to me is just not good. It's not good, guys.
But what about the other thing, like it, evolving around, July 2nd, 2025?
Okay, that's where my other main concern. Jurassic Park movies take a long time to be filmed, and the CGI takes a long time to be created. Why are we coming out next year when realistically it should be in 2026?
Right.
Good point.
Yeah, you want to rush the effects, make it look like fucking Madam Web with the horrible special effects, huh? You want to make it look like that? Or you want to make it look like The Flash? Make it look like that piece of crap looking like a fucking PS2 video game?
PS2 video games aren't that bad, though.
But I'm trying to make a point here.
I know. I'm just screwing with you.
Higher. Not on a PS2 level. It should be higher guard. Look at the Avatar films. Those movies are stunning. They broke so many groundbreaking elements into those effects. Or Godzilla Minus One, a movie that didn't even cost $15 million, whilst the CGI was still groundbreaking. So come on.
It certainly was, especially for a low budget that Godzilla Minus One had. It still looked incredible.
It should be in 2026. Better yet, releases in the year never.
Yeah, even too, like when I saw it in black and white, it still looked incredible.
So yeah, they're like fast tracking this, which is not a good idea. When you fast track something, you know it's gonna not end up pretty good. It's not gonna be ending up very good.
Unless, of course, they've been working on this for quite a while since
I think they're really rushing it. I really genuinely believe that.
Well, then I guess they're screwed.
Well, then Squad, where that was fucking fast tracked, and look what happened with that shit.
Well, in that case, I mean, I just don't know what to tell you. I mean, they could have been doing this like way before this announcement came out.
It's absolutely ridiculous. They're just doing it just because. Or is this a fucking apology movie? Oh, we're sorry we offended the fans because the opinion was so bad. We're sorry. Accept our apology. This is actually gonna be a good movie. No, I don't believe that for a freaking second. So yeah, this shit is a terrible idea. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking when they were announcing this, because, like I said before, this didn't need to be a franchise. It should have just been a one and done, and that was it. It should have been just a one and done, because it proves to me that they can't handle it being a franchise. They really can't. They really can't. I mean, each installment, aside from the first Jurassic World, which is the only one of the World trilogy I actually liked, it just keeps going down and down and down after that. And Jurassic Park 3, need I say more?
Well, it's about to become. Well, it's about to become a quad. It's about to become a quadology. No longer a trilogy.
It should be a hard fucking reboot again.
Like this franchise, it's gonna take a big straight nosedive, and it cannot even pick itself back off the ground.
It's dead. It's dead. It's like deader than. It's deader than the IWC.
No, better yet, put that franchise to extinction.
Well, that's kind of
of extinction.
That's kind of poetic considering it's talking about dinosaurs.
It's an age of extinction, all right.
I just made a point myself.
But yeah, that shit. It's just. I'm sorry, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean,
yeah, it's like, how can you even follow the franchise up when what happened with Dominion?
Dominion is so fucking bad.
It's
horrendous.
It's so bad, man.
Replace that with Madam Web because it's practically done for.
Well,
Well,
here's a question. We're about to hit the 45-minute mark. So what will happen? Like if we were to review these, Jurassic Park films, like we've already done the first one. We're obviously going to have to do the
Lost World.
and of course
3.
3, which I believe it has to be the terrible. I'd have to say it's the terrible of the trilogy. But then there's of course that guy who is infamous of getting killed all the time in movies. I don't know why, but still. But then that's when we'll have to get into
Sean
Jurassic.
Bean? Are you referring to Sean Bean? Because he
Yeah.
died all the time. Oh my God! Are you serious? Sean Bean's in Jurassic Park 3? Are you serious? Hold on, let me check.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my! Wait.
He's the guy with the mustache, and I think he's gay. I believe.
I forgot about that movie, to be honest with you.
I don't see Sean Bean's name on here.
Hold on.
3.
Maybe you're probably thinking of another.
No. I'm thinking about. No, hold on a second.
Unless he was in the Lost World.
Hmm.
Let's have a look. Don't see his name either. It's not Sean Bean. Oh, that's right. Jurassic Park 3.
Michael Jeter. That's the guy who I'm talking about.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know where you're getting Sean Bean from.
I was like, what the fuck are you getting
Michael
from?
Jeter. That's I said when I said somebody who dies a lot in movies,
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, Jurassic Park 3 has a clip of Barney on the TV. I completely forgot about that.
Same.
Completely forgot about that.
Yeah, I did.
But as for the World Trilogy, there's only one good one. And that's the first one. The first one's really fucking good. The other two are fucking trash. Barney looked more realistic than half the dinos in Jurassic Park 3.
That was good, Soren. That was good.
I don't know how bad the quality is.
By the way, hold on a second. You want to know? You know what he was also in? Other than dying in a lot of movies, you know who he was?
What?
He was Mr. Noodle. Mr. Brother, it's Mr. Noodle's brother, Mr. Noodle.
Oh God, elbow! Damn it! Oh Jesus!
Just wait. Oh yeah, I knew Hunter was gonna laugh at that. Okay, hold on. I got one more and then I'm done. Hold on. Mr. Noodle, how do you play, Mr. Noodle?
Oh God!
I feel so sorry for Elmo. Why? Wait, don't feel sorry. I think some of the Mr. Noodles.
Oh, he was laughing at Sword's joke, not at yours.
Hunter, you're a piece of shit.
Well, yeah, Jurassic World, whatever the fuck it's gonna be called. I'm just gonna call it Untitled Jurassic World movie for the time being. It's like. This is dead. Like this is like how can the fuck you can release this in fucking July of next year when you don't even have you don't even have a
So I'm Madam Web. Okay, that's funny.
Oh.
I didn't say Barney. I was I wasn't talking about Barney! I was talking about Mr. Noodle!
No, finish the story!
Mr. Noodle! Finish the story, Mr. Noodle! You no good overgrown colostomy. And I defended your ass earlier this afternoon.
Oh my God!
Just shut up, Jordy. I'm choking up. I'm choking up.
Oh, okay. That's like the biggest thing in terms of like movie news that I have for you now. I mean, of course, it's a big deal because it's Jurassic Park, but I'm like, it's going to make money anyway because it's about dinosaurs and kids like dinosaurs, just like Mr. Noodle. Oh my God. Needless to say, shit. Go ahead.
Mr. Noo-
Go ahead.
Mi-
Go ahead. William. Fuck.
Mr. Noodle makes Barney look like a colostomy bag and a gigantic boner. Damn, bro.
William.
God
Go
damn, Ben.
ahead.
Okay.
Uh,
Credit to Hunter Hughes for sending me this
my
topic
nose
from
is
the movie
fucking
web.
killing me now because I'm laughing so hard. Fuck.
Yeah, Jordy, you've mentioned something about Carl Weathers, right? So this
Yes.
article is entitled "Gina Carano Pays Tribute to Carl Weathers, Recalls His Support Following Her Mandalorian Firing."
Go ahead. Unless you,
What?
you have the full article, or is it just
Wait.
Yep, I
headline
do.
you have?
Wait. Hold on a second. You're talking about when he supported her after they fired her?
Yes, that's what he said.
Okay. I was just
Well,
trying to
that's
figure out.
Yeah, so basically it says here the former of the Mandalorian star Gina Carano shared a heartfelt tribute to Carl Weathers on her Instagram account following the announcement of the actor's death. Carano starred alongside Weathers before her controversial exit from the series, and it was Weathers' support during that time that she wanted to share with the world. And we all know her when she was playing as
Cara
Cara
Dune.
Dune. Cara Dune.
Cara? Is it Cara?
Cara.
Is it Cara Dune?
Cara. Just
Tomato
go ahead.
tomato situation.
I'm with Cara from this point forward.
But yeah, so this is a quote that she has stated. I wasn't in an emotional state where I could pick up the phone because of how upset I was, but we did end up speaking later on. He was a gentle and encouraging and didn't want me to give up. He was letting me know that he wasn't throwing me away. He was trying to keep my hope alive in what seemed like quite hopeless scenario. He showed me he cared. That is who he was. I bonded with him very closely on Mendel seasons 1 and 2. Jon Favreau felt he would be a good mentor for me because he shared the athlete turned actor bond. So John had
That's why
him
he was
direct.
an athlete before.
Yeah.
He was an actor anyway.
Yeah, and he had him direct my first episode in season 2 of Mando. I believe had we gotten to Rangers of the New Republic,
That's the spin-off that they were going to do.
yeah, but then look what happened.
Well, almost all the Star Wars projects get fucking canceled these days, so it's time for it to fucking rest. Sorry. It's time for Star Wars to fucking
thing
rest.
is there are too many as it is, but the thing is the only reason she got fired is because of her views on politics. That's it. And that just shows that Disney doesn't give a shit about your freedom of expression, your political views, or your religion. They just want to silence you.
Yeah, but it's also too like you can't like being thrown that propaganda like down into the entertainment industry's like throat because it doesn't really mesh well.
Because
you know?
Disney's.
I understand that, but
sorry, go ahead. Sorry,
let me explain this. Let me explain something. Whether or not you're a part of the entertainment industry is irrelevant. Having your own views should always be expressed because that is the whole point of being.
I said to him before, we were having this conversation before we head on here, like a couple hours ago.
Yeah, we
It's
did.
the same fucking bullshit that happened with Melissa Barrera, except less American politics, more like world politics on that regard. And that whole thing is a lot more complicated than this one. They could easily go into. I'm not going to get into the Gina Carano suing situation because that's not what he's reading here. But
wait. Okay. There's one thing I will agree with Justin Williams' comment. I can't wait for Bad Batch, but like I said, some things come to. But yeah, the point is the fact that we should all have our right to express how we feel. Like the thing is, if we have political views that need to be expressed, go ahead. I mean, no one's stopping you. But the thing is, everybody should have the right to say anything they want, what they feel about politics.
It's not offensive. As long as you're not like condescending, you're fine.
No, nothing like that at all. No, what I'm saying is that just to feel, expressive and share your opinion, that's it. And the thing is, they took it to a whole new level where they feel like we gotta fire her before she gets us canceled by. Okay, I'll just go ahead and say this anyway. you know how she's obviously conservative, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's obviously a conservative.
So here we go. Oh, we better get rid of her so that way
Because we're woke. Just fuck that term.
no, no,
Anyhow.
no, 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 no. We gotta fire her before the liberals go on social media and call us bad things and make us look bad. Since when did people ever care about, like, when does a company ever care about what other people think?
Well, I have another one. Spyglass Media Group.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Jordy. Some big studios don't even understand, like, people want to have their own freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. That's the one thing that people have been desperately wanting.
It's not the studio system is fucked. Let's put it this way: the studio system is fucked.
It really is.
It allows people to not express what they truly believe in. I get it. Celebrities are not always perfect human beings. In fact, some of them are fucking.
Nobody is.
But
nobody's
perfect. That they have the right to say whatever the fuck they want because it's their right.
Exactly. And I was just saying, nobody's perfect at all, whether it's celebrities or anybody for that matter. We're not perfect either.
Yeah.
Like, I've done things that I regret, and I'll probably share that in a video one day. And I know some of you might feel mixed about what I've done in the past, but still, you'll probably respect me more for coming out and being honest. So
yeah, absolutely. And
now,
Hunter, I want to say that he says studios wipe their asses with the First Amendment a lot now.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Right here.
Studios wipe their asses with the First Amendment a lot now. Well, you know what? You could take your Ultra Charmin or whatever toilet paper that is you call the First Amendment.
Ultra.
Yeah, Charmin Ultra. Well, thing is, I like using the Fifth Amendment of Charmin.
Oh my god.
I plead the Fifth. Nah,
Charmin.
Yeah. I played the Fifth. Remember? And by the way, at least we all bully Paramount to redesign the Sonic in the movies. I wouldn't go that far, Tyler.
I don't. Yeah, really.
I mean, I won't consider it a bullying campaign. I mean, it's one of those things where I don't.
I know what he's. I know what he's doing right there, and I know it's a joke.
Yes, I know it's a joke. I know it's.
I'm just simply saying I wouldn't go that far, saying that.
Yeah,
we bully people.
You're kind of pushing it.
But yeah, the point is
but it's true. I will say this: Disney and other people who want to suppress your First Amendment rights about which political party,
Warner,
whatever political party you want to choose or whatnot, they are suppressive and they are the bullies at this point.
And not just that, people like fucking PureFlix, they fucking suppress people too because their conservative agenda is trying to push off liberals, and it's the same shit no matter which side you're on. This is why I don't follow politics.
I even exposed politics last week. It proves that the liberals on television, they are conservative, secretly.
And conservatives are secretly liberals by that regard. There you go.
You just don't. I mean, the thing is, TV. That's all it is. Whenever you see a liberal on TV, they're essentially conservative because after all, you had one person say and getting us into another war.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just.
But as far as I'm concerned,
really
Gina, I believe she did a really good job paying tribute to Carl Weathers, and like I said before, and I think no. I think it was William that did this. #Justice for Gina.
Oh, exactly.
I know it's a pre-existing hashtag, which I said before. #Justice for Melissa. I'm sorry, I'm a fucking Scream fan. Fuck Spyglass. You can go eat my asshole. No, you don't even deserve to eat my fucking asshole.
Oh, Zane.
Eat my asshole? Damn, bro.
They don't even deserve to eat my asshole. I just said that.
Maybe it's maybe it's because it's too polluted for them.
No. You know what? I'll pull a Vince McMahon on their ass, but everybody would like it.
Yeah, you'll make them. You'll actually show that they're literal shitheads.
But
yeah, she made a nice tribute. So back to what I was saying before, it says here that I believe, okay, here we go. I believe had we gotten to Rangers of the New Republic, Carl would have directed me in much more. Jon Favreau was right. We were a great fit. Carl was a mentor to me on set. He would put both his arms on my shoulders and look me directly in the eyes to calm my spirit. And he had wonderful perspective of telling a story that can only come through his experience and wisdom that he shared with me to help make me shine. I cherish those moments.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Freaking men to that.
So yeah,
Wonderful
in
tribute.
terms of that, should we just get the suing out of the way? Should we just talk about
You
the
might as
lawsuit?
well. I mean, we're already that
Or I
far.
want to see. I want to see if I can find the article first.
Just scroll up in the Filmtastic forum, and then you'll find it.
Let me have a
Yep.
look. I think it was
By the way,
IGN,
credit to Hunter Hughes for this too.
Yes.
No, I think it was an IGN, right? Was it ignorant? Ignorant because you can't spell ignorant without IGN.
Well,
Yep, pretty much. Hold on a second.
Come on, hold on. I almost have it. Hold on, come on, baby, moo. Okay, no, it's Cinema Blend, not IGN. Oh,
No. Jordy, better yet. Mr. Brown's Moo!
okay,
Moo!
I'm simply booing. I'm simply booing Victor by saying moo.
Shut up. All right, let's read the article here. Gina Carano is suing Disney over a firing from The Mandalorian. Okay. Although Gina Carano's Cara Dune was an important character in the first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian, there are no plans for the character to appear in the franchise ever again. That's because in early 2021, Lucasfilm announced that, well, it really was Disney. I don't think Lucasfilm fired her.
No, it was Disney that fired her.
It was.
It was not Kathleen Kennedy or anything like that. It was Disney. It was not.
I still say Kathleen Kennedy and everything she stands for.
I blame you, Disney.
I blame it, Disney. In response,
I blame both.
in response to the controversy surrounding her social media activity, 2 years later now, and Carano is now suing both Lucasfilm and Disney, the former parent company. Shut up! I don't want no notifications. Cinema Blend, eat my ass.
Hold on a second. When did everybody start auditioning for the Barnyard live action remake? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Okay. We gotta move.
Jesus.
Loves
let me
me,
repeat
this
that again.
I know.
2 years later, Carano is now suing both Lucasfilm and Disney, the former parent company, over the firing of the Star Wars TV show. And great. Just because it's my First Amendment right, I'm gonna read this next sentence and share my beliefs and put it and leave it at that. And ex-owner Elon Musk is involved in a legal affair. This is what I have to say to Elon Musk. Go fuck yourself. I'm moving on. Fuck that guy. Per the Hollywood Reporter, Carano has filed a lawsuit claiming discrimination and wrongful termination on Disney Lucasfilm's part in a complaint filed by California federal court today. The actress alleged she was let go from The Mandalorian for, quote, voicing right-wing opinions on social media, end quote. She is also seeking a court order that would force Lucasfilm to recast her as Dune. I don't know how they recast her. That's not exactly a right way to point it out. More like she wants to roll back. That's what it's saying here. As well as $75,000 in damages. Elon Musk is helping her file the the lawsuit through X with Joe Perrinock, the social media company's head.
What?
What?
Why would that piece of shit help her?
Exactly. That's my point, man. I just said it. Why would Elon Musk file the lawsuit with her?
No. Fund the lawsuit.
Fund the lawsuit. Whatever. Fuck it. It's the same shit. But the point
funding. You're talking about money and all that, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's funding the lawsuit. I'm just like, fuck you, Elon Musk. Fuck that piece of shit. Fucking garbage.
If I'm gonna take down,
do with this. You have nothing to fucking do with this.
Okay, if I'm gonna take down Disney, they're only
down on your own.
Well, but there could be only one other person that I would think that would give me good financial resources, and I know I might get controversy just by saying this, but you know who I'd pick just to help me with the funding?
Go ahead. I was gonna think of something else. Go ahead.
Donald Trump.
Fuck him. Sorry, that's my political views. That's
No. Not for the political views, but for the fact that he's a billionaire, I believe. And besides, I mean, that's who I'd pick just to help me out. But Elon Musk, the guy who
He's
ruins
a
everything.
douchebag.
Yeah. I mean, say what you want.
Fucking douche.
Say what you want about Trump, but Elon Musk, I mean,
He's a fucking cocksucker. I'm glad we can agree on that.
Yeah.
This is what Elon Musk said. As a side of X Corp, that's what this company is called, X Corp.
It's about to become triple X Corp because let me tell you something, guys. There's some literal porn videos on this.
There's porn on X. There really is.
Yeah, so they should call it triple X.
That's another thing that Elon Musk did. He blackmailed James Wan to keep Amber Heard on Aquaman 2. Fuck him. Fuck him. He did. He blackmailed James Wan and everybody at Warner to keep Amber Heard around on Aquaman 2. It's fact.
Yeah, that is just pathetic.
Well, it's going to be hard to have her in Aquaman 3 if there ever is going to be one.
It's dead. The DCEU is getting rebooted. It's dead.
Uh-huh.
So that means Jason Momoa, his character is going to be recast, I guess.
Apparently, he's going to be Lobo now. Apparently, that's the
Lobo? Oh,
yeah.
Come on. Give me a break.
Wait, where did you heard about
that? Lobo! Good God. That guy was so annoying in the Justice League animated series.
I guess
And the main man always delivers.
Well, you know what? McDuck and Trump have something in common. They're both enriched.
McDuncan? McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck, you know.
I know, but you said McDuncan. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Some new McDonald's thing?
What the fuck?
Anyway,
What?
okay. All right. Let's see. As a sign of X Corp's commitment to free speech, we are proud to provide financial support to Gina Carano's lawsuit, empowering her to seek vindication of her free speech rights on X and the ability to work without bullying, harassment, or discrimination. I get that, but Elon Musk, get your fucking priorities straight. You don't need to fucking help nobody. You're a piece of shit. Fuck him.
Let me tell you something. Here's something I want to say right here. If you're doing something out of the goodness of your heart, there has to be a catch involved. Because because the thing is, he wouldn't be doing this just because
he's doing this for more power, I bet you.
Because here's the thing, since when has he ever cared about political opinions? Yeah, thing is, there's a lot of people that talk about politics on that freaking platform, and guess what? Nobody ever gets along with anybody except they like to argue with each other.
Cesspool. That's one of the many reasons why X is
so
a cesspool.
So here's the thing. Like I said, I back Gina all the way for wanting to pull the lawsuit.
Fuck Elon Musk, that's for sure.
I know that, but hear me out, will you? The thing is, I back her on this 100% because again, if you're gonna suppress me and my political comments and all that, because again, for what I stand for as an American, and I'm sorry, you're crossing a line with me.
And you know what's funny? Elon Musk is one of those guys who suppresses people's opinions.
And there you go. That's another thing. Why? I mean, why lie yourself with the devil like that?
He's a right-winger too, but he's suppressing other people's thoughts on the matters.
But if he's wait, if he's a right-wing, hold on a second. Time out for a second. If he's a conservative, then what's with the whole deal? Like, why does it feel like why does it feel like X is a liberal cesspool and not a right-wing cesspool?
No, it's both. It's both. My point is that it's both.
It feels it feels a little different to me because I feel like every time I'm looking at this, it's like, really weird. Is it today going to be liberal or is it going to be conservative today?
It switches back and forth so many times, it's not even funny. That's why I don't go on there. Anyway.
I only go on there just to check up the updates for when I'm going to have another Dragon Ball. No, not just wrestling, but Dragon Ball Z Kakarot updates, the next DLC.
All right, let me go back to the article. I'm losing my train of thought here. For those who weren't following along with the controversy when it was originally unfolding, among the social media posts which Gina Carano received flack was comparing to being a conservative, being Jewish, the Nazi regime, criticizing people for wearing masks during the pandemic, and making comments that seemingly mocked people's choices of pronouns, among other things. Carano shared shortly that after her firing, that Disney asked her to issue an apology, but she declined. After her firing, she announced that she was partnering with the Daily Wire. Fuck them too.
Hey, Victor.
Yeah.
Maybe Elon will get Gina to fight Mark Zuckerberg for him.
Fuck him
That-
too, bitch.
That
Fuck
hold
Mark
on.
Zuckerberg, that cocksucker.
Hold on a second. Here, Jim Cornette, what's your thoughts on this? Fuck everyone and everyone's own hot opinions, mother. God damn it, I hate them all with all these little liberals and their conservatives. You got this wrong, you got that wrong. You ape-looking motherfucker.
Anyway,
And your Yankee Bill-looking little kids, little shitheads. What are they good for? Fuck them too.
Anyway, she was partnering with them to make a Western movie with Terror on the Prairie, released in June of 2022. Now, however, Carano, they made a typo. Wonderful. Cinema Blend made a typo. They made a typo, guys, and I thought I was a typo magnet. Is looking to hold Disney and Lucasfilm legally accountable for them firing her from The Mandalorian. The complaint
they didn't fire her. Lucasfilm didn't do the firing. It was Disney. They own Lucasfilm.
I know, but she's suing both Disney and Lucasfilm. That's what it says in the document. The complaint alleges that the companies defamed her for refusing to conform with their viewpoints on issues relating to Black Lives Matter, preferred pronouns, and disproven claims of election interference. I'm not getting into fucking that debacle. She has also argued that a blind eye was turned to by her male co-stars, who have allegedly made offensive and degrading posts towards Republicans. Listen, Carano, I know you want free speech. I'm with you 100%. But don't go attacking other people's fucking views that you fucking work with. It doesn't make any sense. The lawsuit also mentioned, after social media controversy started getting attention, that Gina Carano was required to be a representative with the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Discrimination, with a representative demanding an apology, blah, blah, blah. It's getting way too fucking political for me right now. I didn't know.
I don't think she said anything about that, but if she did, then that's just news to me.
Yeah, apparently she was required to represent. I think it's the pronoun stuff, because they fall into the LGBTQ community.
Oh, the pronoun. I get it. You know what? Okay, maybe I could probably understand her views on that, but because the thing is, it's confusing.
When Carano refused to issue the apology, the lawsuit, blah, 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 was instructed to meet with Kathleen Kennedy and 43 employees of Lucasfilm who identify as LGBTQ+. When Carano turned down that meeting too, that's when the firing happened. So Kathleen did have a role in this. And the 45 employees who identified...
Thank you!
It was previously reported that Carano had been expected to leave the Mandalorian spin-off Raiders of the New Republic, but that project looked to be shoved several months after she let go. Blah, blah, blah.
Hey, Victor, I told you.
But
Kathleen had a role in it.
But this whole thing, it's just... It's political garbage. This is all this is. This is political garbage. I respect her. I expect her going to views. I hope she does well in her lawsuit. But this lawsuit is just political garbage. You wonder why I don't follow this shit anymore. People don't know how to fucking respect people anymore. I'm sorry. That's just how it is.
Oh, hold up a second. So that's your reason, huh?
I don't know. I don't care if
dude,
I
would respect your opinions. Like that, I would actually respect your opinions.
I don't consider myself a liberal. I don't consider myself a conservative either. I'm apolitical. I just don't touch this shit. I don't consider myself liberal or conservative.
I'm not. Hey, look,
I don't blame you.
I'm neither. I'm just simply telling you, I like talking about this stuff just to show how stupid it is.
It is really fucking stupid.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's building conversation when we talk about politics. That's what I'm just trying to get you to do, like a long time ago.
I don't get canceled by saying none of this.
Dude, forget about being canceled. Like, if people don't like what you got to say, f them.
All right then, but that's
it's called the First Amendment for a reason.
So yeah.
I mean,
Hey,
that's not.
Disney, take some notes, and then go say for you, Warner Brothers Discovery,
Warner Bros. Discovery.
Dave Zaslav.
No, the Jew fucker.
Oh
That's
my
not-
God.
Jordy, that's not inaccurate.
The Jew fucker. And Mark
You get,
Zuckerberg
at least you get what I
before-
mean.
But yeah, that's how that in terms of this stuff, it's just really complicated lawsuits. I just hope for the best for her. I hope everything could be settled. I hope that Disney learns a lesson here. I hope Gina also learns a lesson too. We can all learn from this. She can be back on the Mandalorian and fill in the spot that Carl Weathers, since
Okay,
passed away,
Before we
fill.
go get out of that topic right quick, we got to talk about what could happen in the future of the Mandalorian.
Now, okay.
I mean, we had ideas before in the Filmtastic forum, so I'll let you go first since you're the host, and I'll go next. I don't know about
Okay.
William if he has an opinion on this, but if he wants to have an opinion, by all means,
Okay,
you
so
go.
I have seen all 3 seasons of the show. I've seen all 3 seasons.
I
of
have
the
too.
show. So
Well, hold on a
Mhm.
second. Only if you watch the first 2 seasons, then the Book of Boba Fett,
I've
and
seen
then
Book
season
of Boba
3.
Fett. I've seen the book.
I
of
have
Boba Fett.
too.
I'm not gonna lie, I love the Book of Boba Fett. You
I
know
thought
why?
it was pretty good. I thought it was
I
pretty
do
good.
too.
A little slow at the beginning, but I think at the end it was really good.
It's
Yeah.
really damn good, Jordy.
It is. I'm not arguing. You know why? Because here's the thing. Like a lot of people like
I
to
have
say,
the Boba Fett T-shirt to prove it. It's not with me right now. But
the
hey,
thing
I've
is,
worn it
when
before.
people got so skeptical, all because the one episode had about Din Djarin, and all that. And I'm
So
thinking,
people hate on Book of Boba Fett a lot because it's just season 2.5 of the Mandalorian.
so the
Isn't that
flashbacks.
a bad thing? That's not a bad thing. Look at Captain America Civil War. That movie is fucking Avengers 2.5 and it worked.
Yeah.
And besides, here's the thing. I mean, the flashbacks of what happened to him after, Return of the Jedi,
I
or
thought
just
it was
simply.
really, really, really good stuff to give closure
It was-
to Boba
it
Fett.
was-
And big
it was
closure
good.
to the fans.
I agree.
It was good. And the thing is, and then there was also, and besides, just because he didn't have a line to say in one episode, like when he finally shows back up, here's the thing. There's a lot of times where you have the main star not have a line in an episode one time. Look at
the worst episode in Mandalorian history when it didn't even involve fucking Mando. It involved fucking what's his name? It's in season 3. Oh, damn it.
God
What's his
damn.
name? The doctor. What's his fucking name?
Jeez.
Emmett Brown.
Huh?
No, wait. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that
Doctor's name.
You're talking about the cloning doctor, right?
Yeah, the clone. I think it's the cloning doctor, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
but-
It is.
How I cannot
But anyway,
remember.
what I'm talking about is there's an episode of The Walking Dead, and I think
Pershing. That's what I'm referring to.
Thank
Dr.
you.
Pershing, yeah. And then there's an episode of The Walking Dead, like when Andrea was trying to return to Rick and the others, and guess what? Rick, thought he saw something, but brushed it off as if it was nothing, and he never said a word. I'd call that, an episode where Rick, the main star of the show at the time, he didn't say nothing in that episode. There are times where we're gonna have the main star not say a fucking thing.
Look at The Last of Us. They did this in the first season. Remember that one flashback episode with those 2 guys, with Nick Offerman and that other guy.
Yep.
I never watched The Last of Us.
Oh,
but,
dude,
I can understand what you're saying.
Jordy.
Go ahead.
I don't watch a lot of Max originals, just so we're clear, because
HBO original. You can watch it on regular HBO along with
HBO.
Blu-ray and 4K as well. But I love that show's fucking amazing.
Now,
It's
but yeah. So, and besides, the last episode of the Book of Boba Fett, let's be honest,
Great.
the finale is great, and all you have to do is watch and listen and pay attention, and you'll have a good.
Star Wars fans are always bitching about something. But I enjoy Book of Boba Fett.
Let me ask you something. Have I ever bitched about anything while being in the
I
film?
never said you were bitching.
I'm just asking a question, not because I'm not a part of the fan community or nothing. Okay, film. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's also feel like the fans are running out of ideas just to complain.
I forgot about Cad Bane. He was in Book of Boba Fett.
Yes,
I
he
forgot
was.
about that.
Yes, he was.
Oh,
And the thing is,
dude.
people loved Cad Bane when he was in the Clone Wars, when he's also in the Bad Batch, and then he was in the Book of Boba Fett. I mean, he was freaking badass.
People were
He
very
was.
excited to see Cad Bane in the Book of Boba Fett. I remember when it first came out, I was like, oh
Careful
shit.
where I was sticking my nose if I were you.
Dude,
So yeah,
as soon as
I really enjoyed Book of Boba Fett. I don't care
Now,
what it
like
I
I
do too.
said, like I'm just asking like a hypothetical question. Have I ever, complained about any project from Star Wars, whenever
I don't
since the
think you
Disney
have.
Plus,
Aside from maybe the Disney Plus shows, you haven't complained about any single one of them. No.
except for one.
Oh right, the fucking the kids show, the little kids show,
Uh,
the Junior one, the young giant.
yeah, go back to episode 30 where he ranted on that shit.
It's so funny.
Dude, the thing is, you can sell me on a lot of stuff, okay? But you cannot sell me bullshit. And that right there, Young
It's
Jedi Adventures,
bullshit.
it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
He didn't finish the story.
Well, the thing is, I hope they don't finish this story and get canceled for that show. Because I'm telling you, it's retarded.
Yeah.
Like that is the most retarded idea and show I have ever seen in my entire life.
Dude, like you didn't even like get through like the first 2 episodes of that
I
season.
couldn't.
He literally couldn't.
I couldn't get through past. I couldn't even get to the 3rd episode because my brain was already turning into mush.
Liquid mush. Liquid mush. As I was saying, I think the reason why Boba Fett got a lot of shit is because
And I like. Okay, yeah, I even liked Obi-Wan as well.
Obi-Wan, I'm more mixed up, but when it's good, it's really good.
Okay,
Like,
I will
say Christensen, that shit he improved a lot, and I liked seeing.
And you know what? Here's the thing. A lot of people give Hayden Christensen shit a lot for what happened.
Hayden Christensen could be really good. Look at episode 3, and I'll also give you 2 other movies that he's really good in. Watch Life as a House and Shattered Glass. Watch those 2 movies.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that people keep, for over the years, kept giving him a lot of shit because of the bad stuff, because of whether it was in Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith. I'm like, dude,
I thought it was great, Revenge of the Sith.
The guy was doing with what he had to work.
It's not his fault. It was George Lucas's poor direction.
Mm-hmm.
So as far,
awesome movie. Awesome.
But yeah, so as far now let's go on with the thing. What could happen for Carl Weathers' character?
Okay,
Greef
I
Karga.
think since in season 3, remember he took that I forgot what the name of it. That land, he was like the mayor or whatever. That one.
Yeah, I think he was. I think he was made. Yeah, he was. He was made mayor.
I think they could just write him out quickly and say, "Hey, he's still running that place," and kind of, write him out that way. Or they could do something like really special when it comes to writing out the character. I don't think killing him off would be good. I feel like they should write him off in a little bit better of a way, give him a happy ending, and I think that first part is, I think that's the best way to do it. Personally.
Yeah, it would do that in a very respectful manner. That's what I was trying to say.
So that's what I think in terms of that.
Okay,
as for if Kara comes back, what I think they could do, remember how in season 3 of The Mandalorian, I heard that they put in elements of the show she was going to be on, Raiders of the, what the hell is it called?
I thought you were going to say Rangers of the New Republic.
Rangers of the New Republic, that's the name of the thing. She was supposed to be kind of like the leader, I think, of that Rangers.
Where'd you get Raiders from?
I don't know. Probably.
Have you been watching too much? Have you been looking at too much Tomb Raider again?
Maybe Indiana Jones. Remember Raiders of the Lost
Ark? I was about to say that, Victor. I was about to say that.
I have not seen Ahsoka yet because I had.
Ahsoka's awesome, dude.
Because I'm trying to.
I saw that recently.
Apparently, in the next couple of months, I'm probably going to get back Disney Plus. So we'll see what happens. I'll watch that eventually.
Dude, you'll be in for a treat. Trust me.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think if they bring Kara back, they can make her, because remember how she could work with all the Mandos with she could work with Bo-Katan and all that shit. That'd be cool.
Yep. I mean, they've done it before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you, Jose.
So I think that could be good. Maybe in the movie, or we'll see what happens with the movie because the movie's supposed to come out next year. I think.
And let's not get too skeptical about the whole movie, not being a season. I mean, like, just try to, just try to have happy thoughts.
Happy thoughts, just happy thoughts.
I still need to see Andor. Andor is actually pretty okay.
I thought I need to rewatch it, but I got about like 5 episodes in and I forgot about it.
No comment on it.
In fact, that's the only live action series that has actually over 12 episodes.
Because you know why Andor is so critically acclaimed? I think I know why too. Kathleen let Tony Gilroy, who's the creator of Andor, she let him do whatever he wanted. And that's probably why. That was all Tony Gilroy, all his stuff. Like, and also too that it was I guess it was like it was a different Star Wars feeling because there's no lightsabers. It's all basically.
Well, obviously.
Well, it's like more of a rebellion, like a political thriller kind of element to Andor. Like they're trying.
Yeah. Yeah, they're trying. It's like what they did with the Phantom Menace when they were trying to fit the political thing in there too. Like.
Yeah, but this one's more thriller-esque.
Yeah, it's more thriller. Yeah, that's that's more accurate. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I think should happen. I think in terms of Grogu, I feel like maybe we're gonna see a time jump in the movie. And we're gonna see Grogu older. That's my guess.
Grogu.
Well,
like a little bit older, like a couple years older.
Well, the whole thing was that we're gonna have to cover what happens with Grief Karga's character, So.
Yeah. But
now, I got a thought on it. So.
Go ahead.
Now, my idea is not basically the same as Victor's, but I do have to say that every time I see a Star Wars character getting killed off, because they're actors, they're are dead in real life. The thing is, they had a chance to do this, a long time ago with Leia's character, like in what was it, The Last Jedi? They had a chance to do this.
She almost got killed off in The Last Jedi. She almost got killed before the whole Mary Poppins shit.
Yeah,
I was Poppins, y'all.
I was like in my head, damn, bro. But anyway.
Mary Poppins, y'all. Excuse me for referencing Yondu for a second there.
But anyway, as far as I'm concerned, they had a perfect opportunity to have her character killed off. But at the end of the day, they still had to push it with the Rise of Skywalker, and that's when
they killed her off. That's
when they killed her off, and I'm like in my head, you freaking pieces of
shit. Anyway, you could have killed her off in there But anyway,
moving it along here. So for Grief Karga's character, I feel like maybe he shouldn't be killed off like in the show, but what I do think he should be like just like currently deceased, like before a new episode or the new movie comes out. But to pay tribute to him, make a statue in Grief's honor.
I was thinking of that idea too, actually. Like
because
a statue.
Remember when they had that IG droid looking like a statue in the city?
Yeah.
Do that with Grief Karga.
Yeah, exactly.
That could be.
And whoever it is, like the new mayor. Well, here's the thing. I don't know who'd be the new mayor, but then again, somebody would have to figure something out and not make the guy look like.
That leads me to another good idea.
Don't make the guy, whoever is in charge next, look like a pussy. Okay.
I have an idea. The mayor could be Kara.
I mean that could work too. That could work.
I mean
too.
It could honestly could work.
But that's my idea right there.
That was just a thought that came to my head. That's why I think
so.
I say that.
William, do you have an idea for Grief Karga's character, or do you agree with one of us?
I actually have a little similar thought as Jordy. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Then I guess 2-1. I guess that means.
I don't care. It's just a prediction. It's
a prediction.
But I honestly do respect what Victor is coming from in terms of what he thinks about like it should happen.
I don't feel organic because look, she was trying to be, a higher power, like part of that. What the hell was she trying to be in season 2? She was going to get hired to be
I think she was a sheriff, I believe, or
that would make it organic.
Yeah,
the character
I believe it's sheriff.
It's right there. It's right in front of you. You could do that.
So yeah, But as far as I'm concerned, I feel like, paying tribute to Grief Karga,
Also, it's very clear to me that
the thing
Corrado
is,
really does care about the Star Wars community.
the thing is with me, here's how I see it. Grief Karga's character dies the same way, as Carl Weathers did, passed away in his sleep. And guess what? Paying tribute to the guy with a statue in the city, I'd say would be a perfect, way to leave behind a legacy.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And
But I do like how Victor. I can respect that.
yeah.
I
yeah.
respect it too. I mean, I just don't follow the same, path as he is right there, with that thought process.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see, because it's like going to be the first movie that's going to come out, I believe, in terms of all these spin-offs, like the movies, like the Rey Skywalker movie's not coming out for a while.
Well, we all know that's not going to happen for quite some time, and that's because some people just don't like.
I got an idea. Get David Lindelof to come back and write it. Get rid of that chick who's directing it. Get back Damon. Damon was going to write it. Damon Lindelof, the co-creator of Lost. Yeah, he was going to write the Rey Skywalker movie. He was. I think he was.
Hold on a second. And they killed off T'Challa the same way Chadwick actually died.
That's right. In Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Oh, that's right.
Wait. They gave the Black Panther cancer?
They did. Apparently, they did.
Oh, Jesus help me! Well, then again, real life hits you in the balls. So
yeah. That's what I think. Like in terms of that Rey Skywalker movie, get Damon Lindelof to do it. That's what I think should happen. Like clearly, the director that they have now is not working. They should get another person to do it, and a person who respects the sequels enough, but at the same time could do something new with it. Because there's a lot there's a lot you could do with Rey. So
yeah, true.
So we'll see what happens. Anyway,
yep.
We've talked about that for a while. So William, you got the most material out of all of us.
Yeah, I think I did. Actually,
but again, we decided to talk about the lawsuit, so maybe that's what
we talked about. We talked about Gina, paying tribute to Carl Weathers. We talked about the lawsuit, which involved politics
and Elon Musk and X.
Like seriously. Oh my god, like seriously.
XXX, just like the movie Triple X.
Like seriously, I never really understand it. That freaking rebranding. I don't understand it. But anyways.
So there you go. Jordy, you got something?
Yeah, I do, but give me a second. I gotta get something situated, so you might as well interact in the live chat while I get something situated. Okay,
let's talk. Okay, so wow, that was like our most political thing we've ever talked about.
I know, right?
Good.
I think it's fun.
I'm surprised it was as respectful as it was. I'm glad that happened.
Before I get something situated, I want to make this clear. There's nothing wrong talking about politics. I mean, we're building conversation. That's the whole point I've been trying to get to you guys. And we don't have we all don't have to agree of what political thing that we see. But the thing is, that's the beauty of conversation, and we don't have to hate each other. The thing is, if we disagree,
that's okay.
And if we disagree. If we disagree, that's fine. I mean, it's all about being human. We don't have to agree to disagree. No, if you disagree on something, that's fine. It doesn't mean we automatically hate each other. I've been saying this for like God knows how long.
Yeah, absolutely. And we can't be so toxic about it.
Yeah,
exactly.
As long as we're not toxic,
because why?
Starter.
Yeah.
In a way, what The Rock did was kind of political. And think about it, he was playing politics, so technically.
Well, here's the thing, though. We, have our own personal perspectives in a respectful manner.
You do have a point there, playing politics backstage. That's how wrestling works. But anyway, I'll be right back. All right.
Yeah, but then again, we do in a respectful manner. Why? Because our hearts are like too pure enough just to have toxic in ours.
Yeah. And we cover political issues better than most people on YouTube, that's for sure, because most of it seems like propaganda garbage.
Yeah, and it's also too that we know the difference of what to say and not to say,
And what not to say, exactly, what not to say. So, with that regard, let's see what I can talk about. Anything funny happened to you in these past couple of days?
I honestly, it's just like. Whenever
I'm trying to figure out something, I'm trying to put out air times. Come on.
You're just thinking and thinking.
And thinking and thinking and thinking. It just keeps going and go. Okay, I got something I can talk about. Let's talk about some 4Ks, because apparently Warner Bros. Discovery has been polling members of their A-list email newsletter about which catalog titles they want to see remastered for 4K this year. These are the titles that they're choosing from. They are as follows. Excusez-moi. Blade 2 and Blade Trinity, Caddyshack, The Conjuring movies, Dances with Wolves, Dirty Harry, Friday, all 4 Lethal Weapon movies, all of the Nightmare on Elm Street films, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, the first Terminator movie, The Outlaw Josie Wales, Pale Rider, The Bridges of Madison County, Interview with the Vampire, Eyes Wide Shut, Dog Day Afternoon, and Constantine. Those are among the titles that people have been polled in terms of what's going on here.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the first Blade, but I remembered that it got a 4K. You know,
Scream Factory should handle them. I believe so too. Oh wait, now I actually got to talk about the awards, because I was going to talk about them, but then
that's right. How can we forget about that?
Distracted, idiotic me, stupid me. We talk a mouthful. But I just want to say to everybody, thank you all for voting for us. We won 4 awards. 4 awards in terms of our show. We won because we have individual moments for us and like our episodes and all that stuff. But the most important one, we won in a tie for show of the year. You have no idea how this means to me, because this proves to me that we're gaining an audience. And a lot of people really like our work. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who supported us the past year. And thank you for voting for us and taking us into consideration. And also thank you to the people behind Lost, because we won an award based around Lost, and me and Jared talking about it for 90 minutes. So thank you, creators of Lost, because without this wouldn't be a fucking joke.
And also
Speaking
too,
of, Hunter, you better keep on going with Lost. I see you haven't watched anything in over a week, bitch.
And also too, thank you so much for all of the support of episode 50. It really means so much to us. Like, if it wasn't for like such a big milestone episode, I don't know where we would be at right now.
You ignorant sons of bitches!
Oh my god, that quote had me in stitches.
Yeah, that episode was among the best. And honestly, since Jordy's not here, I'm going to say this right now. This episode might be a reverse room.
I can hear you.
God damn
it! Motherfucker!
I've been hearing you ever since I had to mute my mic just to get my sister situated.
Oh,
wait.
It.
Wait. How big are those ears you're having? How can you even hear us?
I have headphones.
I thought you were as big as Horton's ears. You know, Horton ears are who?
Woo!
What about Dumbo?
Oh God, Dumbo's big.
Hey, calm down over there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's
Do
flapping.
you see a house
ears.
fly? You see? I never see an elephant fly.
So there you go.
Funny. It's funny you bring that up. I mean, some people think there's some racist, innuendos in there because of that thing where, like because of the crows. I'm like, they're crows. It's not they're doing blackface. Like, shut the fuck up.
The crows mean fucking nothing. In fact, they help Dumbo, don't they, in the movie?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
So they're important.
Yeah, I thought they were a complete fucking stereotype. Come on.
Crows.
So, it's not Song of the South. Exactly, it's not Song of the South. Now, movie is fucking racist.
But anyway, I want Ben to clarify how many awards I won. Like, technically, like, both in sharing moments and in singular awards altogether. Because, again, I don't know if, like, if I tied up with Alex or not, because... Again, he sent me like in the DMs where I think that it looked like I got like 12. But the other two, it was for one was for my mom, and the other was for Dominic Williams. But as far as the other 12, I mean, I want to know, did I win 2 others? Because I don't know if he forgot about that.
Well, I know that you actually won for like best quote, but then again, look how that turned out.
You ignorant sons of bitches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and look what happened.
Bitches.
Like, we did not expect a 4-way tie with that category.
Well, that's a first in
Yeah.
in award-winning history.
Yeah,
But as far as I'm concerned, I mean, hey, if it helped get an award for the show, then you'll get no argument from me.
So yeah,
Jose,
very happy
shut
with that.
up.
Cheat,
What-
cheat, 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 cheat.
That is not how a chicken box. It's like how Gary. It's like, will you shut the? Will you?
You betrayed me. Yeah, good. You just a chicken. Cheat.
Will you two crackers shut the hell up? Hi,
Hey, guess
damn.
what? This movie is going to be a reverse room, and I'm going to be letting your ass soon. Trust
no,
me.
no, step
No.
away. Return of the King. This is the best movie of 2003.
No. Let me tell you something. What you watched may have been a disaster movie, but that movie you made me watch, I'm sorry. That film, I can't stand that. I mean, you may think that you're gonna say this is a reverse thing of the room. Well, the thing is, my rant is probably more better than whatever you got to say, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm blowing smoke up my ass. I'm just simply pointing out the fact.
Monster, calm
I'm
down.
just simply pointing out the facts. And besides, Ready to Rumble isn't all that bad because
Really?
after all,
We'll get to
you
that.
want to see a movie that may have been worse in everybody's estimation. We should probably look at some of the most worst grossed films and see how this works and see if it was really that bad.
Okay, so since everybody's back now, Jordy,
All
you
right,
got
so
something?
okay. Well, there's going to be a lot of shouting involved right now because after all, I'm going to do something that probably happens in everyday lifestyle because after all, people, go through this whenever they're having differences of opinion or property ownage or even politics.
Property ownage.
I am going to put Victor on trial.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What,
That's
I'm
right.
getting sued because of my political beliefs?
No. I hope Ben's still watching. There he is.
It was wrong. It was 12. Other than your mom, outside of your mom winning, it was 12.
Okay, so I didn't tie up with Alex. Damn it. Well, that's okay.
Oh.
There's always next year.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
so you know what? In order to make this look, good, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the Filmtastic form so I can read off the, everything else. Okay, so now, hold on a second. Okay, so Victor DeValle, about a couple weeks ago on the show, you played a clip that that is simply controversial and involves a Barney commercial just to get back at one Benjamin Wellner. Is this true or false?
This is true.
Okay. So, with that being said, hang on a second. I got to keep scrolling up, obviously. Do you find something funny about this, young man? You realize you are in contempt right now.
Okay, fine.
That's what I thought. Okay, here we go. So, is it true that on the night of last Friday night, during the Chill 3000 year-end awards of 2023, isn't it true that David St. Dennis, the owner of this channel, but not the show, played this clip of that same Barney commercial just to torture poor Benjamin Wellner?
That is also true.
would you kindly explain to us why that he was able to do that?
Well, because in StreamYard, he has a function where you could go by multiple brands. Like this is just a popcorn panel soundboard and videos and stuff like that.
Your Honor,
But
shut up. I mean, overruled. Continue.
the point is that we have different sections for different shows. And usually David uses brand one, but he went on my popcorn panel section for all my sounds, all my videos, all that stuff, and then he pulled the Barney clip out of his ass.
So what you're saying is he pulled it legitimately out of his ass.
But no. He put for sound my
Objection. Argumentative, sustained. You better start making a lot of sense here, Victor, because this is a court of law.
He put on my brand as they go on StreamYard, and it had the popcorn panel background and everything, and he pressed the Barney commercial underneath my clips.
All right. Now,
this is
I
also not the first time he's done it. He did it on Let's Talk Football just before, like a week before.
So,
show.
So what you're saying is that he could still do this, and you didn't have any idea.
Now he can't. I deleted it.
But you didn't delete it before.
But I deleted it now.
Yeah, you may have deleted it now, but that also means that you should have deleted it in the first place, or otherwise Ben would not have been tortured.
Yes.
So, with that being said, isn't it common sense that you would delete it knowing that the young man would use devilish tactics just to play it in spite of a poor young Benjamin Wellner?
Yes.
Okay. Moving onward, I call Benjamin Wellner to the stand, or the live chat, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, Tanner says something funny in the film form, and he says, when did Jordy turn into Phoenix Wright?
Oh, God. When did he turn to an 88 from SVU, for that matter?
Okay, that is clever. That is clever. Go
I'm
ahead.
A special victim, all right.
Yeah, but go ahead, Jordy.
No, you're a special ed special. You're going to feel special ed after I'm done with you. Anyway.
Good. I'm glad you deleted it. Barney's cocaine colostomy bag.
Okay, Benjamin, please refrain from any, obscenities, please. Now, Benjamin Wellner, is it true last week you were hosting the David 3000 Year-End Awards of 2013? You can say yes or no in the live chat if you want to confirm that. Give it 15 seconds. It's always a delay with this. Okay, then. And the answer is...
Did he fuck off?
2013, do you mean 2023? Well, yeah, 2023. My bad. Well, see, just like Ben, I can be known to fuck up sometimes too. But yes, all right. Now, Mr. Wellner, can you please explain to us what the Film Awards is in the live chat, if you can, in a short, manner? Don't worry, this is interactive and it's very interesting. This is why we have a live chat.
Just make it simple, stupid, Ben. Who is like, my favorite identical twin.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Nobody gave you permission to speak. The awards recognize individuals within the network community within the past year. So it's essentially kind of like the Oscars, except not corrupt. Is that correct, Mr. Wellner? I love playing the role of judge. Maybe I should have my own show called Judge Jordy. Yes. Okay, then. Now, Mr. Wellner, can you explain what had happened to you during the film awards? or not the film awards, the David 3000, year-end awards that happened to you, of what tragically happened, just torturing you. Can you explain how you felt? Judge Jordy coming to Hulu on Disney Plus.
Oh my god.
I'd actually be a fair judge, except I'd be an asshole.
Oh my god. Give about 15.
It'll take him a while. Don't worry. Just to explain something, I'm sure he'll probably do it in a short sentence or maybe a long one that fits. Well, David had a picture of Barney on his screen, and I told him to stop showing it. Very, very, very torturous. What else did the young lad do? And please do not restrain yourself. Like, let it all out. And not toilet reference. I'm just simply saying. Then he started playing the commercial, and when I started cussing him throughout it. But is it true that Victor was the one who put the video on this, on the playlist of the branding, which caused David to play it just to spite you? This is a yes or no question, Ben, so you can say yes or no. There's no eating in court.
Fuck you, I do what I want.
Yes, Jordy. All right. Judge Jordy. Thank you. Thank you so much. You see, there's respect. Now, I want another witness. I call William Braun to the stand.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm all ears open and I'm all eyes open.
Okay. I wish I had a Bible out so you could put your hand on it so you can, do it, but you know what? Okay.
Yeah, sure,
by the way, take off your hat. Now put your left hand here. Please take off your hat. Raise your right hand. Now put your left hand here. Please take off your hat.
I'm not wearing a hat, though. I'm only wearing a headphone. You asshole.
Hey.
You asshole.
Hey, that's your honorable asshole to you. Okay, so
move on.
William, so is it true that you were there last week here on this very channel, mind you, during the year-end awards of 2023 of Chillin' 3000?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, during that time, what did you see, in regards to, what had happened? Like, what happened during the award show?
Well, David was trying to, torture my favorite identical twin with that whole Barney nonsense with the freaking Barney photo on the top right-hand corner. And literally, if I was there, I would have helped Ben,
So, in closing, he was torturing the poor soul.
Yeah, just don't torture my poor favorite identical twin. Just don't, But
the savagery of this. Thank you for your time. You may leave.
Okay, thank you.
So, I'm going to go ahead and get a jury together. So, you might want to give me a few minutes. Hey, pussy. Yeah, you. Come here. Kitty, 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 kitty. Yeah, that's right. Come on, Daisy. Okay, you can be the jury. All right. You write something up, and I will read it back to Victor so he can tell what the verdict is. Okay? You got it all written out, baby? Of course you do, because you're too smarter than me. Yeah.
God damn.
All right. Victor, on the counts of a misdemeanor of having a clip being played during the film during the awards of the Chillin' 3000 Year in Awards. This pussy cat, finds you guilty. So the chat, in fact, anybody watching, for next week, I want you to decide what should his punishment be.
Oh, for the love of God!
Oh,
That will be that will
That's
be
why
that will showcase what should happen. Should he review a horrible movie? Should he review a kiddie movie? Or should he review the nastiest, gnarliest, and disgusting film? Like you can like, I will give you all a choice. Go to the Filmtastic forum, or even on the comment section,
Victor.
PM him.
Or PM me, so we can find out what sentence to give this son of a bitch.
Oh my
Victor.
God! Or maybe give him a list of movies that he can fucking put, and then they can all get on the now they. Oh Jesus!
Jordy.
This is why he
Is
did
that-
this to me. God damn it!
Jordy, look at this.
Yep. Wait.
God
Hold on
damn
a second. He has to watch and react to Freddy Got Fingered.
No,
Oh.
you're not doing
That-
that. I am not doing that. No.
Well-
that is the worst movie I've
Zing!
ever seen.
Well, hang on. Whatever punishment is laid out, understand that you are doing this.
I swear to God, if you make me do the roommate, I swear to God. Or he's
Okay,
all that, or a mother,
hold
or
on,
the house that Jack built.
Okay, hold on a second. For the record, I will not force you to watch The Mother 2017.
Oh.
Well, okay, the thing is, whatever punishment will be laid out, understand, once you performed it, you would have made it up to Ben.
Oh my God.
No. Barry Hunter, if you're watching this, he needs to rewatch Spider-Verse.
No.
Or Shark Tale.
That's on the fucking wheel.
You never know. But either way, all of it will be recommended for next week. I hereby give this court adjourned, but the case is not closed yet because we still have to give him the proper punishment next week. Bam!
Oh my God.
I'm done.
Well, that's true, Hunter. I'm just
Since
saying.
since we're almost 2 hours in, I think it's about time we go ahead with the commercials and the review.
I can't believe you did that to me.
Well, actually, you did it to yourself, Victor.
Oh my God. Tanner just said, Victor, you're guilty. As the unofficial plaintiff, I'd like to send you to sit down.
This was all
across
from
the Spider-Verse without saying the word overrated.
You see, I know Ben wouldn't have it in him to put you through this hell, but that's why I did it for him.
I have to let no, I am not watching the theatrical. Anyway, you know what?
Let's see. But yeah,
This is
everybody.
This is my reaction. This is my reaction.
It's not over. Everybody betrayed me. I fed up with this world.
That's how I feel.
Oh, I feel so betrayed. You know what,
We love this one.
Victor? Well, here's the thing, Victor. Grow a pair. Now, as Ben said, yes, that's true. Victor did it to himself. So now, your sentence will be carried out next week to figure out what.
Now people are gonna be talking about this moment now. Oh my God, you made a viral moment.
Oh, that's also what he gets for torturing me with. You know what? Thank you, Ben.
It's not about you. It's not about you. It's about me and Ben. It's not about you.
I know.
Rocky Hogan.
No. I'm not going into business for myself. I'm doing it for Ben. Okay, but I appreciate it, Ben. But this was for you and you and all for you.
Fuck off.
So Now,
Oh my god.
all right, now that the trial's over,
Damn it,
I
I'm
think
going straight to commercial.
Nothing's bigger than the WCW, because we've got more power with WCW Power Slam Wrestlers. Power Slam Wrestlers are stronger and tougher, and nothing gets in their way. With spinning kicks, Goldberg's spear, Sting's bat attack, and Nash's powerbomb, these giants of wrestling will knock the competition down to size. Are you ready to come where the big boys play? Then you're ready for WCW Power Slam Wrestlers. Just try to top us. WCW Power Slam Wrestlers. Figures and rings sold separately.
I am the man! That's raw power! Look at his eyes! No fear at all! WCW Monday Nitro! This is where the big boys play.
It's man against man. Power, strength. It's art, painted with rage. And it's 100% live. Watch WCW Monday Nitro every Monday night at 8, exclusively on TNT.
Okay, we're back.
Well, you can't watch it Monday night every Monday night at 8 p.m. because it's over.
It's over. Everybody betray me. I'm fed up with this world.
Okay, so do you want me to do the introduction for this movie?
No,
or...
this is my show. I might do the host. And you know what? This will be my revenge towards you. Because I'm going to piss on this movie more than you pissed on me, okay? This is my revenge. This is ready to rumble and ready. Because this commercial I have right here for the movie doesn't even
That was terrible sentencing, dude.
I always have temporal sentencing, damn it. But...
Listen, whatever you say is not going to hurt me. So again, you're just all you're doing is hurting your. All you'll do is hurt yourself. Okay, next week you're the one that's getting the shaft, not me.
Oh, Jesus. The point is that
you're gonna need Jesus after I'm done with you next week.
Oh my god, you always say that.
Well, hey, I'm a religious man, a born again Christian. Hallelujah.
The point, why did I say the porn?
Why did you try to say the point?
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
I think we broke him. Or maybe I did.
God.
The
porn.
The porn. The porn.
Well, here's one thing I'll have to say to you after this is all over.
Someone take a photo of that.
No. The point is this. This TV spot I'm about to play for Radio Rumble does not represent the final product because Warner Bros. Did a piss poor job marketing this film.
A commercial that didn't make it into the actual cut?
No, it doesn't represent what you're about to see is in the final cut, but it doesn't even tell you what the fucking plot of the movie is. Most of the commercial deals with a subplot in the movie, not the actual plot. And this is how bad it is that Warner Bros. Had to use this card to basically promote the movie. This commercial right here. So let's just play it right now, and you'll see what I mean. And then we'll get to more on the spot behind the scenes and all that other bullshit when we get to it, because this movie.
Well, we'll also be talking about, my favorite topic, wrestling, which we talked about earlier, and what was really the demise of WCW. And I'm telling you, this film was not the demise of WCW. Trust me.
It wasn't, but I personally believe that they did this to put damage control on the product because the product was in really bad shape at that point.
It was. I cannot debate nor argue with that because again. But let's go ahead and play the trailer.
Let's play the fucking ad.
Buenos nachos.
I didn't know you spoke Spanish.
Yeah, I took it in high school a bunch of times. She's the nitroest nitro girl of them all. It's my dream girl, bro. I got your poster up in my room.
Which one?
It's this one.
Ready to rumble. Rated PG-13. Starts this Friday.
Look at.
Wait a minute. Wait, that commercial, it was just covering the Nitro Girl and Gordy. That was it.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. This commercial sucks. It doesn't represent what the movie's actually about.
And the
They
thing
use
is, he did not.
bad
I mean, he
to
did
promote
woof
the
like
movie.
that, but oh my god, the thing is, when she reveals her tits, even though she doesn't, they don't really
PG-13,
show
you
them.
can't show your
Yep.
tits.
I wish a lot of people could show their tits, but anyway. I'm sorry. What? Excuse me. What I'm saying is, when she does that, he has this look with his eyes, with like white as moons. He goes like, "Foreign objects."
Oh my god.
This movie. First of all, that only one part of the movie doesn't even tell you what the fucking plot of the movie is. So that's how bad the fucking marketing. They knew this movie was bad. They poorly marketed it so people wouldn't see it. And guess what? They didn't. And we'll get to that in a moment. But we'll get to the basics of everything happening first. Okay. Ready to Rumble is a 2000 American buddy comedy sports film directed by Brian Robbins and written by Stephen Brill, based on characters created by WCW or World Championship Wrestling. Starring David Arquette, Oliver Platt, Scott Caan, Bill Goldberg or Oldberg, Rose
No,
McGowan,
this was
Diamond Dallas
Goldberg.
Page,
This was
Joe
Goldberg, not
Joe
Oldberg.
Pantoliano, aka Joey Pants, the second appearance of Joey Pants on the show. First was Baby Stay Out. And Martin Landau, released on April 7th, 2000 by Warner Bros. This was a co-production between them and Bel Air Entertainment, which they had a deal with at the time, who also produced films for them like Pay It Forward, Proof of Life, The Replacements. The Replacements is actually a really good movie, among other movies. And of course, WCW probably financed a bit of the movie as well.
Well, they had to, because it's a WCW movie.
Budget was $24 million, and it was a humongous box office failure, making only $12.5 million. Jesus,
Now,
they were right. People stayed the fuck away from this movie because how shitty the marketing was. I'm not finished yet, buddy. I'm not finished yet. I gotta read off the story to everybody.
Well, I gotta point this out. The production during this time, they were making this movie during, late 1999. How do I know this? Because I was watching a few Nitros and Thunders, of course, on the WWE Network before they merged with Peacock, and yeah, and they were. I think they also opened a bar in Las Vegas for Nitro. I think.
Okay, let's read off.
I think it was the Nitro Grill and Bar.
I hope they had burgers.
They might have had burgers, steaks,
Anyway, here's the story. Gordy
okay,
Boggs,
he's going to read off the storyline.
Gordy Boggs and Sean Dawkins are best friends who operate a sewage truck and idolize pro wrestler Jimmy King. After Diamond Dallas Page dethrones their hero, Gordy and Sean embark on a mission.
Wait, what did he say? Wait, what did that last thing say? Deep throats?
Dethrones.
Oh, I thought it said deep throats. I was like, wait, what?
God.
That didn't happen in the movie.
Gordy and Sean embark on a mission to help King get his title back. When they finally track him down, however, they discover that King is not too keen on recapturing his former glory. Can the boys find a way to motivate the faded champ? Guess what? They do, but they didn't motivate me because I had my fucking brain cells shot because of this fucking movie. And this is why I got a 23% rating on Rotten Tomatoes and a 5.3 out of 10 on IMDb. No Metacritic rating, just Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb. Jesus fucking Christ, where do I fucking begin?
Gee, I wonder why they don't have a Metacritic score.
Hang on a second. Hunter just asked, did they have CPR on them?
Oh my god!
On the Nitro Grill and Bar, I get it.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Keep in mind there were some stingers in 2000. I will not argue with that. I mean, I'm not going to try and. I'm only going to say that there were some few things in this movie that made me laugh, but not everything.
Nothing made me laugh. I'm going to be up front here.
Me neither.
Nothing made me fucking laugh.
Only
hold up,
one.
William. You said only one. What part was that?
I'll get to it.
But as for me, this is my first time watching this shit. This is my first time watching it.
Me too.
I don't have as familiarity with WCW as I do WWE, but I know that during this time, Monday Nitro, oh my god, it was a complete disaster behind the scenes. Complete freaking disaster. And the pay-per-views too.
Yeah, everything behind the scenes was, like the inmates running the asylum. Hogan and his creative control bullshit.
I'm
And
surprised
then,
Hogan wasn't even in this movie.
okay, you know
Yeah.
what? Here's the thing. They were producing this movie in late 99, okay?
Mhm.
Now, I think this was sometime after Halloween Havoc, I believe. So they must have done this like around after Halloween Havoc because Hogan was taking time off at the time. And here's another thing. You want to know why Eric Bischoff is not in this movie? It's because he was let go by WCW, and Vince Russo
fuck that guy.
he was stepped in as the head writer because he'd already left the WWF because of creative differences because they added a second show, SmackDown. Oh, by the way, Russo, producing 2 shows, yeah, it's basically the same thing when you're taping one day for Raw on Tuesdays, but when you have to go live on Mondays. Like, dude, it's not that big of a deal. But then again, your little bitch ass couldn't handle it.
Dick Wolf, the creator of Law and Order, has 3 Law and Order shows going on at the same time right now. Calm down.
And guess what?
Dick
They're
Wolf
all
could
doing.
do it. You can too.
Yeah, but apparently he didn't. He wanted his wife to be, like move closer to his family so she's not alone. And the thing is, I get that family values, morals, but the thing is, that is simply a you thing. That is not simply a Vince McMahon thing because all he does is shit on other people's heads, literally. Oh, but get this, Vince McMahon, the reason why he said, well, why don't you hire a nanny? You know what? Vince Russo claims he's Italian. The thing is, he's freaking pasty as whiter than I am.
He's basically pale, stale white bread.
Pretty much, yeah. And he says, telling an Italian man that he needs to hire a nanny is offensive. Like, what? Okay, to your logic, but whatever. But anyway, Vince Russo, I don't think he was involved with this project because, again, he was already dealing with enough shit in WCW with the whole creative direction of how to get things back on track, as it were. But the thing is, it's a good thing he wasn't in this movie. You know what? He would have made it too convoluted at best.
But the movie literally... I want William to start. I need to process what I fucking thought. I need to process here. William, you go first. I need to fucking process.
I know. I was just simply explaining what was going on behind the scenes during the production of this movie, when WCW was around.
All right. In terms of my thoughts, oh my God. Yeah, like Victor has mentioned, this was also my first time seeing this film. And I actually watched this movie like literally last night before we came on here.
He would have made us say bro a lot.
Oh my God. Today.
Bro.
But yeah, in terms of like
I'm
oh
sorry.
my God.
I had to throw that in there just to be funny.
Damn it, Jordy. So really, in terms of like what I think about Brian Robinson as a director, I've also talked.
Go ahead.
I've also talked to Tanner about this too, and I actually do agree with him too. Is that most of his movies has always been this thing where it's like, okay, whenever you see a comedy from him, there's not like most of the jokes would mostly fell flat with only one exception, and I do think he kind of struggles just to like keep the comedy a lot more consistent as I was, watching this movie. But really though, like Victor mentioned, no wonder why this was a box office disaster too, because this movie, to quote Christian Harloff, it kind of stoinked.
It really did stoink.
Yeah. Really.
And also too, I feel like Brian Robbins, the last movie he did before this movie was, funny enough, Varsity Blues, Romy's favorite movie. But I heard Varsity Blues is way better than this movie.
Yeah.
Why the fuck does it have a 4K?
Wait.
Rumble doesn't have a fucking Bluray.
Well, to me, I've heard it was actually kind of decent in a way.
Joe
you know what I mean?
Pantoliano. He was in. Oh, dude, he was in like Grand Theft Auto 3 when he was
Joey Pants, as we call him, character actor. He was in Baby's Day Out as well as one of the fucking 3.
Yeah. We already covered that film, but yeah, he he voice acted as Luigi Godarelli, in Grand Theft Auto 3, which is kind of interesting when you think about it. And I think in 2017, I think he voiced Stinky Finn's Whiting in the episode called Getaway, The Getaway.
Huh?
It's an episode of SpongeBob on called The Getaway.
Was it on the earlier seasons or the
That's
later seasons?
2017. That's like a later.
I said
fucking
2017. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I must have not heard that part.
So go ahead.
Really though, like, it's just one of these things where I'm just like, okay, like the point of a comedy, you do your best to make other people laugh. But to me though, as I was watching Ready to Rumble, I just felt, well, to me, like, comedy is like, I don't want to say like my least favorite genres, but it's also like the type of genre to me where I'm just like, okay, you got to hit the comedy at the right time. And I felt like this movie kind of struggled in this regard.
You're being nice about what I'm compared to what I'm about to say. You're being nice.
But
at least he's not being an asshole about it.
Yeah, true. But you were saying, Victor?
Okay, I mean, I could say this now. This is one of the most painfully unfunny movies I've ever seen in my life. Not one joke for me worked. Not one. And it all comes down to the fucking script. This script is horrible.
Oh, yeah, like that script, like it's
Stephen
like
Brill, the writer of the Mighty Ducks movies. I like the Mighty Ducks movies, but what the hell was this? Didn't he write Little Nicky?
Oh my God, Little Nicky.
No. I think he only directed Little Nicky. I don't think he wrote it.
Wait. Hold up. I have it. I'm on it. He actually directed it.
Oh no, he co-wrote it. He co-wrote it.
Hey guys, you know what I like about Chick-fil-A? Not just their chicken sandwiches, but their waffle fries.
I only had Chick-fil-A like one time.
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A.
That's better. Anyway, go ahead, William. What were you going to say about the Chick-fil-A?
You saying those waffle fries and chicken sandwiches makes me want to crave for them. But you know what's also good there for them? Their mac and cheese.
Good. Hey, wait. I think they have good chocolate chip cookies up there when they bake them.
I actually never had those.
Dude, they're like homemade chocolate chip cookies you get from your mom. I'm not kidding you.
Or grandma.
Well, grandma. But then again, I mean, you just never know. I don't know if your grandma or your mom made good chocolate chip cookies, but you get what I mean.
I know what should be, but you were saying, Victor, about the script.
Stephen Brill wrote this script. He doesn't understand WCW. I'm sorry. This is just.
Yeah, I'm gonna simply say this. Like, I mean, I'm not going to defend this movie up the ass, okay? I mean, there are a lot of faults in this movie. There are only a couple things that made me laugh, but the thing is, not everything in this movie is perfect.
Yeah.
My computer is lagging now. Oh God, there you go. I hope my computer lagged for a second.
Okay, like for example, professional wrestling history has always been about how you tell a story. You know what I mean? And this film, I know it tries to tell a story, but the problem is
it feels like there's no plot. There's virtually no plot.
It feels
exactly. It's like you're watching fans.
A series of seeds that don't connect to each other. It's just random bullshit.
Yeah, I mean that's just the whole thing. Like I don't even agree with most of the stuff they had in this movie, but then again. This is during a time when WCW was already having creative bankruptcy at this point.
Yeah.
Now, as far as I'm concerned, how you tell... Okay. All right. I'll do this one more time so Hunter can, calm down. How you tell a story. There. You done? You move.
It never gets old.
Well, it's never going to get old. I'll agree with that.
That's going to be a new running gag.
Now, well, yeah, it's already been a new running gag because Victor made it during the Royal Rumble live reaction. But anyway, so during the movie, it's obvious. Like, I mean, you're probably asking, who the f is Jimmy King? Well, here's
It's
the thing.
fictional fucking character.
It's a fictional character, just like wrestling, with their fictional entertainment of scripted outcomes. But the problem is, I feel like this character was rushed and forced to let you
This
think
character
that
is that leads me to another point I hate about this movie. The fucking characters are beyond fucking. It's not stupid. They're fucking retarded.
Oh my god!
like
They're
here's the
retarded.
thing. The
Those
thing is, Jimmy King's character feels like you're watching Mick Foley, but the thing is, Mick Foley is not this, depressed. Okay.
And he's just drunk all the damn time and all that shit.
Well, not all the time.
Hold on a second,
No,
guys.
like especially when he gets fired and he goes in the fucking trailer, he's just drunk as shit.
But here's the thing. Now you're probably
Well,
wondering, like I just said earlier, why Eric Bischoff was in this movie. Instead, you had this Titus Sinclair character. The thing is, Titus Sinclair was not a thing in WCW. Okay,
it was just
because why? The thing is, here's the thing: if they were gonna have a movie with Eric Bischoff, I guarantee you he would have requested Hulk Hogan to be the guy to take Jimmy King's place. It could have worked, but then again, you just never know with these things. Because again, making a wrestling movie, especially mixing it in comedy, genre, is a little bit hard to do. And I'm not gonna lie, this movie, it doesn't always hit home with the jokes and all that, but at the end of the day, this movie is not a masterpiece in any way. Now, as far as everything else goes with the storytelling of the characters and build-ups, I could tell they were trying to do everything they can to make these characters likable, but the thing is,
fucking miserably.
They failed, obviously. Except for there are certain moments that are, you could feel for some moments where there's a depressing time. Well, obviously not you, but I'm talking to people that can understand the film. But for me, there are some moments where it feels like things like people are forcing you to do this or trying to enforce you to do that and all that. Because that's the whole point. People, have been trying to, put you under their thumb their whole lives. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to be made into like an actual slave. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Now, let's go. Now, here's another thing. I don't know if you referenced this person in the movie, but she's also known not just for this movie. She's also known in the movie I think we should review one day called Jawbreaker.
Oh, we're talking about Rose McGowan now?
Rose McGowan, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Scream. It's a Scream reunion.
Yeah.
Scream
Tatum.
reunion.
Tatum herself.
Except they're not playing brother and sister in this movie.
And guess what? It's a good thing too, because again,
they play brother and sister in Scream. They play brother and sister in Scream. That's why I mentioned.
Does she die in the first movie?
Yes, she does.
Figured. Well, okay. Well, let me tell you something.
I want to be in the sequel, and then guess what? She fucking dies.
Let me tell you something about Rose McGowan. Say what
her character is terrible. She's too good for this movie.
Yeah, well, it's also too. It's just like
let me just say this: the way how she presents herself just shows that you do not want to like this character. You know why? Because the whole point of her being in this, in this little story, or
she's treated like a sex object the whole fucking time, man.
Yeah, but that's the point. That's what her character's supposed to be. Because again, okay.
I feel like the movie was sexist in that regard.
Have you ever seen WCW Nitro when they introduced the Nitro Girls?
I thought that was made for the movie entirely. I didn't know this was a real fucking thing. I thought
it was a real thing that they did during the 90s. I think it was introduced somewhere in 97 or 98 during WCW's time.
Yes, they made her into a skank, exactly, Hunter.
And the thing is, they only did this as a part, as dancers, just to to keep the audience entertained, like as if it were
Bring It On is better in this regard, and they're cheerleaders.
Like it's like as if it was like an intermission type dance, But anyway, so for her character, I think sure they make her look like a whore and all that, but the thing is, that's the whole point, because she's also trying to do it for money too,
Here's the thing, though. You think I fucking hated the relationship between her and David Arquette's character, Gordy.
Oh.
It doesn't fucking work. They have no chemistry, which is
Because-
funny because they have so much chemistry in Scream. It's because of the shitty ass fucking material.
Because
it
it was obvious she was using him.
didn't matter. The script is so bad, they have nothing to work with. They have
Yeah.
nothing to work with. That sex scene, or whatever you call it, that's one of the stupidest things I've ever seen.
Oh my God, you're talking about where Gordy goes, Ford objects!
Oh my
And also too, like Victor, I
I'm
feel
not
like
gonna lie, every time he screams that, I can't
Speaking
help
of
it.
which, David Arquette and Scott Caan, the two main characters of the movie, they scream half their fucking lines. I'm just like, it's like they're on fucking ADHD. I'm sorry, just tone it down. Tone it down. Stop screaming.
yeah, I feel like they were like taking
I have,
notes.
I have
Well-
ADHD, so what does that tell you?
Well, I feel like, like think of Josh Gad from Pixels. He probably took notes from those two characters just to scream his lines out, and he was like, "Your worst nightmare."
Back to the whole relationship. I just think it doesn't work. And
I don't think it works either, but I think I
Me
knew
neither.
it wasn't gonna last, obviously, because again, she was just using him, because why else would you you didn't look like you were interested in him before during the backstage thing when they were looking at she's a brick.
Oh God,
House.
not the fucking seed.
Oh
My God! If the brick house.
Wait
shit,
a second, Victor. Are you against scantily clad
Listen.
women?
No, but
Then shut your mouth.
hey, let me finish.
Okay.
Listen, there was
okay,
another
okay.
movie that used brick house better. It's called Muppets from Space. The opening fucking sequence of Muppets from Space. You can't fucking tell me that it was just like, oh my God. And
Oh,
then
just
fake
take
boobs
it
and
easy.
everything
Just
and shit. I'm just like,
Just take it easy, brother. Now,
Yeah.
I could tell like she was obviously going to be using Gordy from the get-go, because again, you don't automatically just insert a relationship after you go party.
And then the whole fucking jungle boogie shit when he's fucking dancing like a fucking idiot in the fucking party.
Like he dances like a retard.
He does.
Don't we all?
Well, I don't know about. Well,
But
do I dance like one?
The point is that even if it was manipulated the whole time, how they write out her character, I thought Jennifer Jason Leigh's character in Backdraft got written out just out of a sudden. She gets written out of the movie pretty much entirely, and she comes out for like one more scene in the third act, and it's just stupid, and then she's completely written out of the end.
Yeah, and it's also
stupid. It's a pointless character.
Yeah, it's also too like Sasha just felt like a useless love interest for David
useless.
Arquette.
And I'm sorry, it's
character.
pretty sad when the other love interest that Scott Caan had a little bit bigger development, even though she's not even in the movie nowhere near as much.
Yeah, that's actually kind of true. I actually did kind of notice that.
Scream 6 had
Of
better
course
plot
it
twist.
did. Of course it did.
You better don't feed Victor's ego with Scream.
Yes, you're feeding my ego.
Yeah. No shit, Sherlock.
Because this isn't about Scream, of course. This is about wrestling.
This movie's a Scream reunion, so I could talk about Scream if I want to, bitch.
Yeah, too.
Bitch.
Yeah, and
Anyway,
I've noticed
about the two main characters themselves. So David Arquette and Scott Caan.
Oh,
I
God.
personally believe, like in the opening scene, it's really telling how fucking retarded these guys are. They make Harry and Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber.
Wait. You remember that shop owner? Oh
my God, the fucking stoner, lucid dream, whatever the fuck that sequence
No. The shop owner during the beginning,
clerk.
like the clerk, he was like, and I told you, perverts, to keep not to park your bikes in front of the shop. And then he says, wrestling is for retards. And I'm like, wow.
Oh God.
And you're saying the main characters are retards. How fitting.
Listen, the movie, how it opens with the fucking brain freeze, stoner, weed, whatever the fuck that shit's in, that is a stupid sequence.
He said it was a sugar rush, but I don't buy it.
I don't buy this fucking weed. They even have a filter that's green. He's fucking stoned.
Like, I didn't even buy that opening sequence. I felt like I was like, stupid,
Like,
watching that scene.
I was like, what the fuck am I watching already? And that's like
Hold
7
on.
minutes into the
Meadowland
movie.
fan said, which is the same Bel-Air Entertainment they made.
I already mentioned the co-financer of this movie already, and that's some of the movies they've already made with Warner around this time. It's not their only ones.
Oh yeah, keep in mind this was during the Time Warner and AOL Time
right
Warner.
before the AOL Time Warner merger. Right before the merger.
I think it was already merged. Wait,
no,
did they merge?
They merged in December of 2000. This came out.
They merged in December 2000. I thought it was in 98 because Bischoff was having problems, with the booking, and I think Time Warner had a problem with it.
No, they were trying to get it to merge. They had it took a long time for the merge to be completed, but it was completed in December of 2000. Maybe that could
explain why there were so many problems with Monday Nitro's product, like at the time, because they were so busy with that merger.
Yeah, because it happened like around 99 and 2000. That's when they were really discussing doing the merger, and then it didn't get complete until the end of 2000. But the point is that what was I talking about? The characters.
You're talking about the characters.
These two main characters, they are the most retarded fucking people. They make Harry and Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber look fucking intelligent. They are retarded. They are that fucking
That's
retarded.
saying a lot, though.
They are that fucking retarded. I mean, these people, they do the most stupidest things I've ever seen. For example, like when there's a scene after they get out of Monday Nitro taping, and they were crying. I can't believe the king.
Oh my god! Let me just say this.
And then they fucking tip over the damn truck.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
okay, let me just explain this. The characters believe in their minds that wrestling is real and not
stupid. How can you?
It really is.
It's almost like it's insulting wrestling fans.
And the thing is, I'm like in my head, you like, and even Jimmy King tries to explain that's what it is. But the thing is, it becomes real as soon as, remember Titus tells DDP to saying like, tonight's your night, and he just goes into business for himself, and then the punches and every other action is legitimate.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, I was thinking like in my head, what the like?
It's illogical. This whole movie's illogical.
But that was the whole.
Oh my
you know what? That's fitting. You know why? That whole point right there, because it almost resembled WCW's creative bankruptcy.
It's true. That's true.
Mm.
But like the movie, like the first 30 to 45 minutes, just about them. Like they get fired from their job, and David Arquette's dad wants him to be a cop. Oh, gee, what does that remind me of? Scream, because Deputy Dewey.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did they get fired from their job as soon?
Yes, I believe they do.
Oh
they
yeah,
and over, they get fired.
Oh yeah, and
they
Sean
even
was listening.
They don't have a job.
And Justin Williams said something in the chat where Sean was listening to Britney Spears.
I'll get to that in a second.
Maybe one more time.
Get to that in a minute.
I was like,
sorry. The
fact
that he was.
Give me a second. I'm going to talk about that in just a moment.
He was listening to something. I think before that, I think Gordy was playing with wrestling dolls and actually making them bang each other.
Yeah, this movie is just stupid, man.
I'm sorry. Like I said, there are some moments that made me laugh, and there are some that didn't. Okay, I'm just explaining you what made me laugh and what didn't.
Okay, so the movie they think it's their destiny to go visit Jimmy King. And
yeah, God Almighty.
To go and see Jimmy King, and
they go from Wyoming to Georgia.
Wait. They say it's their destiny and all that other stuff. You are not fucking John Locke. I was expecting half these two to outright shout, "Don't tell me what I can't do" at one point in that fucking movie. Anyway, the point is
No,
that
actually, instead they would have "What Would King Do?" It's true.
King do what would King do?
But anyway, like you're saying,
they go on the fucking road trip and they go and meet these fucking nuns.
Hold on a second. They went from Wyoming to Georgia. Wyoming to Georgia.
And how long would it take an average driver just to drive to that state?
Oh my God, it would take days.
Yeah.
But they go in this fucking truck.
Oh, by the way, hold on a second. Before we get into this, I gotta say this real quick. During the whole Jimmy King and Diamond Dallas Page match, the venue you saw, right? You know, where they
Yes.
had WCW Monday Nitro. Here's the thing. That was not a WCW Monday Nitro.
It
Okay?
didn't look like one. It looked like a fucking set.
No, it was actually, I think it was either a set or a house show.
Oh.
Because again, WCW's ring had been, you know, improved during late 1999, and I think that was a terrible idea on their part. They shouldn't have gotten rid of the old logo. In fact, the thing is, you know why they brought in the new logo?
Because it's extreme. Actually, no, I have a clip for that.
No, that's not the reason. And I'm being serious when I say this. Bischoff was wanting to see what his people like to try and do something and see what we have, and he regrets that.
Oh my God.
It's another regret in Bischoff's 83 weeks of, you know, winning until he lost.
But
I'm sorry. I know that's a dick move of me to say about Bischoff, but here's the thing. He brought it upon himself at the end.
So they go inside this fucking van. They meet these fucking nuns, and they sing.
Oh my God, the nuns!
Yeah.
To the point where the punchline is that they sing Van Halen's "Running with the Devil."
The thing is, I didn't find it funny. I just found it very interesting. But then
I
again,
found it to be retarded, frankly. There's
Yeah.
obvious fucking.
I mean, the
joke
thing
that
is,
you
here's the
could make.
thing. How many here have ever seen a Catholic sing "Running with the Devil"?
No one.
I mean, if Uriel was here, I'd have to ask him, have you ever sung that song?
But
Because he is Catholic.
Yeah, but then again, like nuns would not even sing those type of rock and roll type of songs.
No, you know why?
Halen.
You know
Yeah.
why? Because that is of the devil. It is of sin. It is of a blasphemy of the
And
Lord,
it's never
Lord
really
Jesus
explained-
Christ.
But yeah, the point is that they sing that song, and
Well,
it's like, oh my God.
Well, the thing is, I don't know
Oh,
if they'd say Lord Jesus Christ. I think they just say Lord God Almighty. I don't know.
Whatever. And then it goes to like they trying to meet Jimmy King, and he's fucking cross dressing as.
Oh
a
no!
woman
You're
disguise
going way
himself.
too ahead. You're going far ahead. You forgot where they meet his family.
I know, but I'm already starting to forget about elements of this fucking movie. This the fucking brain cells killing me.
Okay,
This
first
movie
of
has
all,
no fucking plot.
Now here's the thing. There are some things that I did not find funny in this movie. Like, first of all, Eugenia King, I believe, you know, in the movie, which is Jimmy King's wife. First of all,
God, the
nobody.
chick from Sabrina Teenage Witch. That's one of the fucking ants from Sabrina Teenage Witch.
First of all,
Caroline Ray. That's her.
First of all, nobody wants to see crabs up close. In fact, nobody wants to be infested with crabs either. And then there's Jimmy Jr., I believe.
Oh my God, that is so stupid. Especially at the end, what he does, it's so stupid.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. The fact that his braces. Oh my God! Like, dude, you got to be freaking
And then they
kidding
meet
me.
this fucking they meet this fucking ginger who.
No, that was before. No, that was before. You know,
he to try and track him
Wait,
down.
guess where this ginger is from? Which movie he came from? A movie we reviewed not too long ago. She's All That.
That's what the ginger. Wait a minute, he was in that. What did he
Yep.
play? Who
He played that. He played one of those bullies that put his own pubic hair on the pizza.
Oh my God, that's right.
Oh wow! How did we forget about that?
I forget.
Because
That's
your
the
brain
guy
was.
who ate the fucking pubic hair.
That's because your brain was turning into mush by watching the Ready to Rumble movie.
Oh my God, how could I
Well,
forget
it has
that he
been
was
mush.
eating the pubic hair in that movie? I forgot.
Isn't it cool that I point these things out and you guys get all shocked?
Because my movie, if movie made me smart enough, I would have realized. But this movie fucking killed me from the second it started. But
Yeah, like
I can't believe that. But then he goes to their house, trying to find information. And he's fucking Gordy's like fucking basically pretending the wrestling figures having sex or whatever.
Okay.
Sean is singing Ellipses, Baby One More Time by Britney Spears.
Oh my
Jimmy
God.
King, Jimmy King, his ass.
you.
And
Oh
he's
my
shaking his
God.
ass while he's singing and stuff. It's stupid.
It really was stupid.
Looks like
It
a
didn't make-
fucking ass doing that.
It didn't make me laugh.
And then
I'm
that's when
just saying. I'm just saying. Him doing that to dolls. I'm thinking like, you gotta know.
I'm
You
talking
know.
about the whole thing about him singing Britney Spears now.
You know something.
Once.
You know something. I just realized something. What Gordy did with those dolls, I'm imagining Tony Khan does the same thing. Now that's funny too. You got it.
That was good. That was good.
Oh my God. But the whole thing is that, you know, and then there leads to that scene with the whole fucking Jimmy King's wife, but then it leads to we find Jimmy King is fucking cross-dressing as a woman to
before that, there was his parents.
Oh my God. And it's like,
And-
oh, they're
and let
not
me just
dead.
say-
They're not dead.
And let me just say this. The way how Sean handled that situation, I was like, dude, you can't just that was so stupid. I wouldn't say that to someone's parents like, I
Okay.
beg to differ. And according to his website, what? I wouldn't say that. Oh, by the way, the redhead, here's the thing. Oh, I gotta go. Yakking on the phones for pussies. Dude, I puke all the time and I'm not a pussy.
Use it for pussies.
Ugh.
Here's the thing. At least at the near end of the movie, at least he's actually showing expression.
Like most of those shows just feel super crass and overly raunchy for the sake of
I
it.
think it's just mostly bad slapstick. That's how I consider most of the fucking humor in this movie is. But like literally, it's
Now you can talk about the cross dresser.
yeah, he's like fucking cross dressing.
He's like like one of those. You know what he looks like in that dress?
What? What does he look like?
Oh my God. He looks like one of those transvestites that get underpaid.
Oh my God, help me.
Oh Jesus!
Help me, God.
I'm not kidding. That's what he looks like with that.
From the
He looks
movie
like that
Blast
with
from
the
past with
the
Brendan
wig,
Fraser,
the
where something
sunglasses, and the
similar happened.
dress. Look at
Jeez almighty. I'm trying not to laugh.
Okay.
I'm
So
sorry,
he's
but it's
drugged.
true. That's what he looked like.
I'm just rolling my eyes. Everything that's happening in this movie, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you have to pay me $30 for me to enter." And,
Oh my God, that's what I mean by underpaid. All right, $30.
What? Okay.
And
Block.
they say, "Oh my God," and he's like completely fucking drunk. He's like, "Ow!" And then he goes like, "I will rule you," whatever the fuck his catchphrase is.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. I will rule you.
And then he's like, "Yeah," and then I think they get knocked out.
No, hold on. Before that happened, remember that they got beer for him?
Oh yes, they did.
Okay. Here's the thing. They wanted to say the catchphrase before getting the beer, and he goes like this. Here's one. Go get my damn beer, you freaking morons. At least that one, cut straight to the point to tell him, go get my beer, please.
Oh my God. And then
Lord.
that's when they get knocked out. They want to blah, blah, blah. I'm just
They get knocked out. And oh my God. There was one when the next morning.
How could anybody find this funny?
I don't know, Victor.
Well, I'm one of them, but I don't think every part in the movie's funny. Trust me. The thing is, the part where he says, and my parents do this to me because have you ever had your? Okay, I'm just gonna say this because again, it's commonly natural whenever this happens. Have you ever had your hand in your pants when you wake up in the morning?
I don't think I've ever had that happen to me before.
Well, it's happened to me a couple of times. It's happened to
me.
It's happened to me a couple times, and this only happened. Like again, you don't know what you're doing when you're asleep, even if you're having to move. Okay, you know what Jimmy King says that my parents once said to me whenever I had my hand in my pants.
What?
Jimmy King said, "Wakey, wakey, hands off, Snakey." I was it. But here's the thing. When my parents said that to me, I can understand why. Were you in San Diego? No. It was just it's basically one of those things that happened. Now, as for Sean and Gordy, I don't think they had their hands in their pants. I mean, at least from a camera angle, I don't think they did. It's a natural thing, guys. Come on.
This movie is stupid. That's my point.
Yeah,
What I'm explaining to you of what my parents did to me, which is funny, by the way. It's like I could get my mom in here right now, and she could tell you that she has done this to me before.
We get it. Okay, we get it. Now, I'm moving on to the next part. I think this is right afterwards where they honestly,
they invade a Nitro. They invade a Nitro show.
Yeah, they invade a Nitro show in New York. That's what they did. That's what happens. They invaded one in New York. I believe that's what happens. They go to New York, and they play that's leads me to one of my only pauses about this movie. The soundtrack is not that bad. I actually thought it was pretty decent.
Yeah, I will say that.
They play "Let's My Own Worst Enemy" twice in the movie. Twice.
I noticed that too. Like they played it like
once before when they enter New York, once at the beginning when they're in their fucking truck when they go to work, and then
because
they also
I like that
play
song.
fucking in the final battle, like when there's like what you call interference happening, they play we're about to okay, that one Kid Rock song I actually like. The one Kid Rock song I like. I don't.
At least they made some songs fit in the scenes that were good. In some cases. They know how to. There were some songs that fit in certain scenes.
But and then after that, like they invade a Nitro, and I think after that, or maybe just right before.
Oh, by the way, just so we're clear, they invaded a Nitro, but it is not as better. It's not as better than the DX invading Nitro.
But that's
it's true. D-Generation X actually invaded Nitro in Norfolk, Virginia.
Oh, but like the point is that this is where the whole Nitro Girl shit comes in. I think this is the exact moment.
And then you could tell that Sasha was not into either one of them.
No, because they're fucking dimwits. They're fucking dumbasses.
Now as for the fight scenes, let me just say this.
They're okay.
They're okay. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, but here's the thing about wrestling. Wrestling is not about legitimately hurting someone.
In this movie, they literally beat the fuck out of each other.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, that's the whole point. That's like, that's tarnishing the wrestling business in and of itself.
And that's why this writer doesn't understand fucking professional wrestling.
I mean, it almost looked like he could understand in regards to how, like the choreography of how a match should work, and all that. Okay, Paigey. Hip toss, baby, and then
that's the fucking stunt coordinator's job, not so much the writer, but
well, it's but it's part of the it's part when they do it in part of the process when they're in the ring,
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, now after all that happened, we get the challenge for the Royal Bash, and by the way, people, don't even bother looking up Royal Bash as a pay-per-view because it does not exist. It is
that's
only.
What I was wondering. Does Royal Bash exist?
Yeah, no. Okay, there are two types of bashes. There was
Bash the Beach 2000 because it sucked dick.
Well, it wasn't just that bash. There's that. There's that. But the one I love the most is the Great American Bash.
Oh.
Which was created by the late great Dusty Rhodes. May he rest in peace.
Oh. But.
Which is surprising in and of itself. You want to know why Dusty wasn't in this movie? I'll tell you why. Because WCW and their dumbasses fired him during 99.
Yeah, but
coming dicks.
Up to the next part, it's just I think this is when they invade the fucking telecast, and when he beats the shit out of Diamond Dallas Page, and they're like, oh. And then Joe Pantoliano's character's like, oh, you're gonna meet us at pay-per-view in Las Vegas and all that stuff, and it goes to the stupid. And then after that point, the movie basically has no plot for the next 20 minutes.
Let me just say this:
that
to me, in and of itself, you just booking a pay-per-view match on the spot when you've already fired the guy.
$1 million are on the line.
Here's the thing: if that was real. The thing is, security would be throwing Jimmy King, Gordy, and Sean's ass out of the building.
Yes, they would.
Because here's the thing. You remember that? I don't know if you know about this, but there was a storyline that happened in 2005, the love triangle between Matt Hardy, Edge, and Lita. I don't know if you.
Oh my god, that bullshit.
But here's the thing. they actually were able to coordinate that into a story, and they were able to work together just for the sake of telling stories and making money off of it. So the way how they did it with Matt when he was still quote unquote fired, even though although they gave him a new contract, just so that way things could look good for both Lita and Edge, so that way they could have some heat taken off them. Matt Hardy, the way how he invaded the buildings and it kept attacking Edge and all that, that was perfect because people were shocked, and it was all for shock value, and the commentators were kept silent so that way they still believe that Matt is still fired. But for this, they could have incorporated this kind of storyline into the movie, but I'm surprised they didn't. Because again, in order for you to start getting your way back into a wrestling company and telling a story like that, they should have had something like that, even if there was no mutual agreement with the owner of the WCW in this movie. But in the end, it just shows, faulty, a strategy of making a movie like this.
Anyway, the point is that after that, it's like they just party and all that shit. And this is where the fucking scene when he's like, you know which pose I like, and he's like
yeah,
his ass in front of some. God help me.
At least Sasha's. At least with Sasha's poses, I actually kind of like that. But when he poses, I'm like, dude, don't.
He's looking like a fucking dumbass.
Like I said, there's some
dumbass.
No, not the Shield. No, it's Roman Reigns' thing, not the Shield. The Shield was awesome. Roman Reigns by himself. God. I'm like, dude. Anyway, but like I said, I didn't think every single thing in this movie was funny. Just some things, like that with him posing on the car. I'm like, dude, like you're not. That's not funny. That just looks creepy.
Like he doesn't have
fucking drinking, and then Jimmy King's drinking and being miserable because he didn't.
Oh my God! He's trying to drink. He's trying to make a cocktail protein or whatever, but he spits it out and then he falls into the sewer.
Oh my God!
You know what?
Where's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
You know something?
Them, please.
You know what's so funny?
Oh jeez!
When he fell into that hole which leads to the sewer, I'm surprised he didn't wind up in a mushroom land.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh my God! And also too, where's Splinter when you need him too?
Jesus, but and then is that he gets arrested right after that?
No. He gets found by he gets found by I think
the garbage department, I believe.
I don't know if it was the garbage department or it was just people that work construction.
I don't know, because I don't know. This movie's just like
and then that's where the fucking sex scene is after that, I believe.
Well, before the sex scene, that's when we get to meet, Sal.
They don't even have sex; they just fucking wrestle. Of what's implied that they did, but you know what
I mean, wrestling in bed. I mean,
well,
but before that scene happens, we got to get to Sal Bandini.
Oh my God, this character is Martin Landau. What the hell are you doing in this movie? What are you doing? You were in Ed Wood. You played Bela Lugosi, for fuck's sake.
Oh my gosh.
Let me just say this. I actually kind of liked his character. I'm not gonna lie. You know why? Because he was the only
over the top. It's not even funny.
I mean, I think he is someone who I would want to train me, if I'm being honest, because he puts people like Jimmy King in his place. Because again, you need someone like that to show you that you are not better than everyone else, and that if you think you know everything about wrestling, but even though he's doing like real real fighting stuff, still at the end of the day, you gotta admit Jimmy King needs to be knocked down a peg or two just for his personality. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
well, I do want to say something too about there's this one scene where I'm just like, wow, you're kind of aggressive. So basically what happens is that Gory, Sean, and Jimmy, they heard like all this crashing noise right inside a building. And then that's where they first actually meet Sal. and then we see all of
Oh,
his
hold on a second.
trainees. Oh god! And you would see all of his trainees, right? And they were mostly
my
like
God!
injured because they have no. Hold up, because they have
Notice how I
their
have a fucking
cast,
straight face.
right? And
They didn't.
and
They don't.
and
They're
Sal-
not supposed to have all those injuries like immediately, like having cast and boo boo band aids. Like what the?
and also Sal tells them, "Okay, prepare for next session tomorrow." I'm just like, okay, and also too, like, how long does it take for a normal like injury just to
George
like
in the Jungle
fully
made more fucking
recovery?
sense in this movie.
I,
George in the Jungle made more
you know
fucking
what?
sense in this movie.
I'm surprised that it. I'm surprised it did not win. Review of the year in our episodes category.
But
it's whatever.
And then after that, they train. He gets to beat shit out of him, and then they go on the whole fucking date scene. He can't fucking eat chopsticks with chopsticks properly.
Of course he can't, because again, I'm like in my head. If you, but then again, the part where he says foreign objects. That's what I find funny.
"Quote unquote" sexy. It's not sexy. It's not funny. It's just
No.
retarded.
I'm not saying
isn't.
the sex is funny. I think the fact that when he looks at the tits, he's like, foreign objects.
That's not funny.
No.
Oh, but you're laughing when I'm saying it.
No, I'm laughing at myself for saying it's not funny.
Okay,
It's
why don't
not
you?
funny.
Okay, look. Okay, get close up view of your camera, and open your eyes real wide and say foreign objects real loudly.
I don't want to shout, bitch.
Then don't shout.
Fine, okay? Fine. All right. Foreign objects!
That close up was pretty good.
Notice how I still have a fucking straight face?
Well, I know someone's going to be taking some photos of that.
But, great, now I'm going to get fucking photos taken of me.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I did.
I thought the
that's why
fucking trial was bad enough.
That's what I did. That's why I did that, Victor, William,
No,
just so we could
damn
get some
it.
more photos.
Oh, I
Damn
know.
it.
Anyway, so after that, that's when we get to, I think, a meeting at the gym with Goldberg. Goldberg is actually looks pretty chill in this movie, just so we're clear.
Goldberg, he has this scene with another wrestler who I think was it DDP, or he's like fucking trying to get into Sal's place.
No. Goldberg's not the guy. The two that were getting into Sal Bandini's place was Psycho Sid, or no, Sid Vicious. Okay, Sid Vicious and Perry Saturn. And by the way, people, Perry Saturn was already fired from WCW before this film came out. But when it was in production in '99, he was still employed with the company. He left the company in January 2000 after Sold Out, along with Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko, and Eddie Guerrero to head to the WWF. And then, ta-da! The Radicals was born.
Oh Jesus! But
it was better off for them to be in the WWF because the WCW was treating them like shit.
Yeah, but
and I don't blame them for leaving.
But yeah, next, I can't even fucking tell you what happens next because Oh wait, this is when they see Sal at the fucking hospital, and that's where the fucking betrayal from Sasha comes in. That's right.
That's right. Yeah.
And again, I knew that was going to happen because, again, like, you don't immediately put a romance between two characters when one of them wasn't interested in the beginning of the interaction, of the first interaction.
Like, you literally can predict, like, the outcome of that conversation between characters,
where the characters actually act smart because they don't invite her to go with them to wherever they were going next.
They were going back.
Wyoming.
They were going back to Wyoming just to.
And the only smart thing that Jordy ever does in the movie is pretty much ditch her. That's the only smart thing that he does. That's it.
I mean, say whatever you want, but still, at the end of the day, I mean, he had to do it because, again, you just don't like set someone up for just to get beat the hell out of.
It's stupid. And they go to Wyoming and they train in Wyoming.
And they try to find
a Twisted Sister. Ugh.
I think they. I think they were trying to do what they can to train some wrestlers to create a posse, like a faction.
Yeah, and it's just like. Like
I'm liking my, except for the
Hillbilly
one.
Rejects.
Let me just say this: the one was trying to think he was auditioning for something
For Oklahoma,
for
fucking
Oklahoma.
shoot me.
I was like in my head, oh my god, you dumbass.
And then
Now, then you got three others, like three others. Okay, well, the third one I actually kind of liked. I mean, like, who doesn't love some TNA every now and then, except for
Jesus
Victor.
Christ, when are you? Since when you became a Scorpio?
Oh God.
I'm actually a Leo. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm the Scorpio, and you're acting like a Scorpio.
Well,
And
the
I'm
thing is, I
That makes me a
actually,
Gemini.
you're a Gemini.
No, Gemini, you dumb shit.
That was funnier than anything in this movie.
You dumb shit.
But anyway, so you got the hoser, I believe, and the spitter. I'm like, what the
Jesus.
Like, I could have thought better names, and I could have thought of better people, but the third one, like Miss Kitty or whatever it was.
Kitty Oppenheimer. No, that's a better fucking movie. We don't talk.
I'm not
Kitty Oppenheimer.
I prefer that
Seriously.
kitty in Oppenheimer.
But yeah, this Miss Kitty, the thing. I'm like, well, I mean, the thing is, I mean, I wouldn't say she would boob him to death, but I think she would be very distracted with those guns on her chest. Let me tell you.
Just be thankful she didn't work for Vince McMahon. That's for certain.
Oh, that is so bad, but it's true. Now we get to where we're heading into the Royal Bash.
Oh God.
And one more time, people, it is not an actual pay-per-view event. It is simply a fictional story event only for the movie. Now, if they had one like this, I mean, for future events, I don't know. Maybe there's a possibility, but we'll never know because WCW is dead.
Dead.
So, now here's the thing. If I say what you will, but I love this event type scene. You know why? Because
I like there's what the other positive I have the movie. The cinematography, especially in that sequence, is very good. Especially there's this establishing shot where you see the cage up high. It's supposed to look majestic and all that stuff. They did a really good job. The DP did a really good job showcasing that majestic quality.
They did. And
I will
the
say
thing is, go ahead, William.
I will also say this too, like the 3 cage like concept of where it takes place actually looks pretty cool. I will not lie about that.
Now here's the thing. In oh my God, which pay-per-view did they showcase this? Okay, I think it was Slamboree 2000. This was a month after the whole WCW reboot, after Spring Stampede 2000, okay?
Uh-huh.
At Slamboree, they had this triple cage there, while they were promoting the movie.
Uh-huh.
And the thing is,
we'll get to the promotion of the movie in just a second.
I'm just simply telling you, when they had the triple cage match, at Slamboree, where they actually have David Arquette defending the title there, and
we'll get to that whole bullshit, trust me.
I'm just telling you, it was actually not that bad, just in my view. But now, as far as this match goes, the choreography, the cinematography, and everything else within this scene, I'm telling you, I enjoyed it. Because that's how you're supposed to make a wrestling match work. With that, if it was a movie of all things,
They did a good job. The DP did a very good job shooting the sequence. And although I will say that it's no surprise that literally Gordy becomes essentially Deputy Dewey at the end of this fucking movie. Don't tell me that's not fucking Dewey without the stash. Come on.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, he calls himself the Law.
Oh, I am the Law.
No. I will bust you. I'm like, dude. I will rule you. I will bust you.
Fucking retarded.
Oh, jeez.
And so many, this has so much interference, it makes Roman Reigns' match look tolerable.
The thing is, I mean, well, here's the thing. It's no disqualification. Anything goes. Except you have to climb up the cages just to get the belt.
Yeah. And by the way, Jordy, I was about to mention this, but there was this one joke That actually did make me laugh.
I know what you're gonna say. Is it when Sean says,
It's
like,
diving
hey,
upside down to pussy? Fuck that line.
Dive it
It's
upside down to
stupid.
pussy.
Romy finds it funny too.
That is not funny. That is not funny. That is juvenile.
Hold on a second. Let William talk.
I actually kind of find it funny because, it was kind of like
Idiot.
out of
That
nowhere.
stuff doesn't work.
And it's kind of mature. And
Hey,
I was just like, oh, okay,
diving
that
upside
kind
down is a pussy.
pussy. Okay, that actually made me laugh.
Because it's true the way how he did his hands.
Like, it's just like the way that he presented it, that joke. I was just like, oh, okay, that kind of tickles my funny bone. But otherwise, the 90% of the jokes just fell flat.
This is how I felt about that scene.
Not funny.
Also, this scene, since there's so much going on, this is based and it has Kid Rock play. This is what this scene is.
Extreme.
Need I say more?
I think that's your own personal perspective, but whatever. Okay, but here's the thing that we forgot to mention. Backstage, when Tyson Clear is talking to Sting, of all people.
To Sting. I recognized him, obviously.
Let me just say this, Sting. I can't find a thing wrong with Sting being in this movie because he
was WCW.
He was the heart and soul of WCW.
Yeah.
Like he was there from the very beginning all the way to its very end.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this: he doesn't take shit from nobody, especially from Titus. When he says, "I will kill you if you f this up," right? And that was the one F-bomb that they could get away with in this movie.
Yeah, compared to it's fucking weak compared to am I a fucking bet from last time?
Like remember
that's how you use a PG-13 F-bomb. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Last movie we reviewed, Cheese All That, I mean, F-bomb, like one F-bomb, same thing with this one.
Yeah, but I'm saying the execution of the line was better in that movie compared to this.
I know.
Yeah, pretty much.
But still,
and then they go to the fight and all that shit.
Okay, and that's when we'll get to Junior in a second.
Oh my god! And the Junior fucking turning heel, it was so stupid.
Well, here's the thing: he was already he was already heel before he even entered the ring. I mean, in fact, you know what he looked like? He looked like a freaking dumbed down version of Electro from Spider-Man.
Oh, for
like with that like that mask. Like, did he not look like Electro if it was a poor man's version of it?
Oh my god! But
you saw the costume.
Yes, I know. But yeah,
there were other
there's this one part element of it where Sasha gets beat up by a fucking ladder.
No. She got hit by a ladder.
Ready to Rumble 2.
Wait. Ready to Rumble 2 with AEW stars? Oh god, I don't think that's happening. So, but I get the joke. But yeah. Now, as for the people that actually are worth being in the faction or posse for Jimmy King, you got Goldberg, you got Booker T, you got the Disco Inferno, you got Billy Kidman. I mean, now that's what.
To another thing, the sound mixing in this movie. I don't know if you noticed this, William. The sound mixing is terrible. Sometimes you can't even hear what the announcers are saying because the music is too fucking loud. I saw this with a 5.1 system. I couldn't hear what the fucking announcers like.
I will say this.
Oh god!
I couldn't hear what they were saying.
Wait. Tony Schiavone and the other.
One of them.
The other guy, dude, that was Mike Tenay.
Oh my god!
Like I told you, I don't know WCW as much as I know WWF, but I know that's
no, dude. Mike Tenay is better known in TNA than he is in WCW.
Either way, I'm sorry I called him that guy. I'm just saying, I'm trying to prove a point. The sound mixing in this movie is awful. I can't even hear.
Well, here's the thing. You would have to put on you'd have to put on the subtitles just to hear the commentators mostly.
Dude, you can actually hear him fucking better compared to this. I swear to God.
Yeah. I will say though, their play-by-play commentary is actually pretty good, especially with
when you can hear it.
Like when you can hear it with the subtitles and all that. That's what the
I didn't
subtitles
want
are.
to fucking put on the subtitles. I wanted to enjoy the movie instead of just looking back and forth between the screen.
Well,
Yeah,
what's
I
what's
noticed
better? Well, what's better? You having to watch a movie with subtitles or watching David with subtitles?
Oh God.
Oh,
Just saying.
Hard question, but like
damn.
the chaotic fight, and then another thing that felt so unrealistic is when the Diamond Dallas Page comes falling down of the cage. Like,
I will
down,
admit.
it is so unrealistic, and he's
Okay.
getting
Yeah.
killed.
Let me just say this. First time he falls off the cage, because of Sting, which I believe that was.
The first time. I'm talking about the second time.
I know that, but the first time he did, because of Sting, that was pretty funny. Oh, by the way, the part where he goes like, Jimmy King's all right by me. And I'm like, okay, that's good. Now, the part where I find this both stupid, but then again, it just it is kind of like funny in a way because you get to see them get punched. Sean goes like, you love Jimmy King. I love Jimmy King. We're men, and we're not afraid to say that we love other men. And then Sting looks at him all funny, like, what the And I'm like, and then I love you. And just want to get a hug in, and then what Sting does, obviously.
He punches him. Everybody's like,
No, not just him.
I know, coming to the point. And then Gordy comes out, punch me too.
Yeah, me too, man. Hit me, it's my turn. I think him punching them out was actually probably your favorite moments in the movie, obviously.
No, I'm laughing because of how fucking stupid it is.
No, I think you enjoyed the fact they got punched out.
This is fucking.
Jordy, do we see us laughing? We're laughing from the inside.
I'm not saying.
Almost gave me a
hold up a second. I'm not saying you're laughing at it. I'm saying you loved it, not laughed at it.
I didn't love it. Very clearly, I did not.
Me neither.
Like Sting punching out two of the guys that are so bad in this movie, like you wouldn't say that, you got a little enjoyment.
The movie into context, not out of context.
I would, if I disliked the characters like you did, I would say thank you, Sting.
If the movie would have been over, then I would be grateful. Jesus Christ, but it keeps going. But then,
that is true.
Like I said before, Diamond Dallas Page fucking falls down all three cages.
Yeah,
so
it's like
stupid.
Here's two things about this scene that I find very, very like somewhat good and bad. The good part is that you're having your final moments of the match, which again, you got to have your start and your finish of the match. Okay. That's all there is to it. And they didn't have this match drag out for too long, which is good.
Thank God. If this movie was 2 fucking hours, they'd drag it out. Oh.
But the bad part is the way how they have Page go through the cages. And we all know Page didn't really go through those cages. I mean,
obviously he did.
He takes a bump, on the final fall. But here's the thing. And I don't mean to say this because I don't want to try and, cause a little bit of a stir, but I'm going to go ahead and say it anyway. Part of me felt like it had Owen Hart vibes with that fall.
It did. I'm going to be frank with you. It did.
Now, I know DDP doesn't die from the fall, but here's the thing. That ring mat is no joke.
Yeah, that is no joke.
When I'm going to, when I start taking bumps, I know I'm going to feel a little bit of stings here and there. But the thing is, I know I wouldn't have to. I don't think I'd fall from that height from the cage. Now, still, at the end of the day, that's the only thing I can say about it.
And then, of course, he climbs up and he wins the match, and they all.
Well, actually, he reaches up, he grabs the belt, and by the way, the belt does not look like the WCW belt that they've been using for years. Just so we're clear.
Surprised. It's probably made for the fucking movie, to be honest.
It was made for the movie, just like
I was gonna say,
just like another belt was made for the Iron Claw movie, the NWA World Heavyweight Title. I was like in my head, that is not the belt that was used back in that era. What the these guys doing? But anyway, that's the end of the match, obviously, and everybody's
the movie,
happy.
Book ends itself. It ends where it started. Because they go back to that fucking 7-Eleven ripoff and tell the kids about their story.
I think it's Shop and Go. That's
Yeah,
what
and
it
then they're
said.
and then there's the couple of the posse fucking destroys the clerk.
No,
Throws
it
him through
was
the fucking window.
no. It wasn't the posse. It was just Goldberg.
Okay, it was Oldberg. But he threw him through the fucking window and he's like, "Ugh."
Can you say it now? I'm your bitch and you're my daddy.
That's the only thing that made me laugh.
Wait, really?
That's the only thing that made me laugh.
Wow, Victor. I'm so proud of you. You lost your virginity.
Fuck off.
Oh my
But
god.
then he went to instantly unfunny because he sat in the fucking bathtub. I forget the fucking last line of the movie. What the hell did he say at the end?
Oh yeah,
Hasta
I
la
think
vista, baby, or something like that.
no. I think he said God bless America.
And then he drives off, and the movie's fucking over.
And then you
Yeah.
get and I think you get blooper scenes
Yes,
during
that
the
is the
credits.
ultimate side of a movie sucking. If you have bloopers, you suck.
Yep.
Not all movies, of course. Not all movies that have bloopers are bad, obviously, but most of the bad ones have bloopers.
But
So-
still, during this whole review, at least I was able to make you guys laugh at a few my antics, of course, you know.
This movie made me not laugh. Oh shit, my phone. Hold on.
Yeah, but speaking of bloopers, hey, most Pixar films called it. They did it better.
Here's the thing. At least I was able to get you guys to cheer up during this review because again, this movie isn't the worst thing on the planet Earth right now. I mean, there are worse films than this, okay?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, no shit, because back in the 2000s decade, I can name you a bunch of comedies that really, like, not only drove me insane, but drove me to the point where I almost want to bang my head against the wall so many times.
I'm gonna
You
make
know?
this short and fucking sweet. This is a fucking 1 out of 5.
Yeah, like, I was really battling myself, like, 1.5 out of 5.
This is 1
Like,
out of 5.
I was going
forever. I
between,
really
like
don't.
1.5 or 1, but you know what? Just because of that one joke that actually made me laugh towards the cage match, that's it.
Yeah,
But
that's it for me.
as for me, for this film, I give it a 2 out of 5, but I still consider it a guilty pleasure, even if you know there are some things that are better than others. But through it all, I mean, the film isn't totally too much hated by you guys, and I'm kind of
No,
glad.
I give it a 1 out of 5. This is bad. This is really bad.
I only
mean,
gave it like a 0.5.
I mean, you guys didn't really. I mean, at least you guys did it, you know, because it was one of my movies, and I'm actually glad that you
And
guys
also,
went
David
through it.
Arquette won the world championship to promote this movie. That's one thing.
Oh, okay,
but
let's
don't
go.
go too far. My mom's getting really pissy with me, and I'm still on here. So, and it's 3 hours and 16 fucking minutes.
Okay, well, let me just say this. The fact that the reason why they had him win the WCW title was obviously to promote this movie. But here's the problem, and I said this last night in the forums. Arquette was against this idea, and he wasn't a fan of it because again, he didn't feel like he needed that belt just to promote the movie. And the thing is, people keep saying that he was, you know, like the thing is, don't be blaming on somebody that has no control over what's going to happen. You know, again,
this is all Time Warner. This is all TNT. This is all Warner.
It's not just that. I think it was also Vince Russo because again, this little thing actually made it to the New York Times. You know, and the New York Times, they've never once covered a wrestling thing, not since after it was, you know, debacled, you know, from the sports industry as a whole, since the revealing that it was actually scripted.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, now as for the triple cage match, they actually had that actually they've had it a couple times, but the one they had in Slamboree actually stands out the most because that's the one where Canyon takes a backdrop from the first cage onto the rampway, which would look pretty brutal, but at least he survived and was able to walk afterwards. So again, they always have things under the stuff to make sure they're safe. But after the end, but in the end, it really did not help WCW in the end. I mean, the thing is, in fact, it wasn't.
Didn't help their matters.
In fact, here's the thing. It wasn't even the thing that put WCW in the coffin. because the thing is, it was already heading there before the Titanic hit the
That's the thing I
iceberg.
want to say too. You know,
The thing is, it was already hitting. It was already the Titanic hit before it hit the iceberg. It was about to go down anyway. And like I said before, the reason why Eric Bischoff couldn't purchase WCW was because Vince McMahon had already purchased it behind the scenes, like maybe a week prior before its final Nitro. And on top of that, my dad has said this to me before. Had he known what the price to purchase WCW was, I think he and I would be running WCW. I'm not joking.
But yeah, this movie sucks. That's all I gotta say. This movie blows.
Like I said, I mean, I gave it a 2 out of 5 only because there's some things in the movie that I found it funny. Not everything was funny to me.
All right, so next,
At least we're not in total disagreement. You know what I mean?
So let's cap it off. Let's spin the fucking wheel.
Finally,
next week. All right. I hope it's a good movie because I already have to be tortured next week. So I just hope that we get something decent. Okay. I just hope so. Please, God. Please,
Right.
God. Please. 3, 2, 1, and now. Oh God. 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 Oh God.
Oh.
Well, then finally we actually have a good movie for once.
Wait, which one was this picked by?
This was a viewer's choice, I believe.
Oh my God. Well.
Wow.
Okay.
So we're
I think what do you call it?
Ryan.
The last viewer's choice that they got was Braveheart, I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
It only took that many episodes to do it.
Get ready, Jordy, because this is like 2 hours. This movie's like 2 hours and 50 fucking minutes.
Oh Christ, help me!
But it's a great movie, though. It's a fantastic.
I know.
Oh,
I've heard that it's great. I just didn't expect it to be that long, but
I'm sure you'll enjoy it. But first of all, I just want to say, I guess Jordy's gonna take care of the poll, and he'll contact everybody about what's gonna be my torture for the coming week, and I guess will be revealed next week. I guess what I have to do. Other than that, wrap it up because this is
take it away,
as
Jordy.
long as Return of the fucking King right now.
Yeah, but
with that being said, folks, thank you all for joining us for episode 61 of the Popcorn Panel Podcast. And I know we all, we didn't all agree, we don't agree on certain things, but at least we do have agreements in certain things in regards to this movie, because again, not everything was funny. But with that being said, if you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you missed your chance to live chat, comment down below, give us your thoughts and opinions. Also, be sure to subscribe if you're new to the David 3000 Network, and hit the notification bell so that way you'll be notified whenever this channel does an upload, a premiere, or a live stream like this one at all times. Same goes for the Conqueror, William Braun, the Count, Victor Devalle, and yours truly, the Youngblood Outsider, Jordy Scow, a.k.a. J-Man's Legit. And with that being said, God bless you all. Have a great night, and stay healthy for your buried tomorrow. So, good night, everybody, and foreign objects!
Oh, God help me. This movie sucks.
By the way, Victor, next week. Your ass.